and be with Partner Rwanda that work together under SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. Turabishimiye, karibu cyane. Ndasaba yuko nige wari kubikora ariko reka mbasabe mubinkorere mwihe amashi. Thank you so much. My name is Fred Tumusime, and I work with SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. Ndi umukozi wa SOS, nitwa Fred Tumusime. Ndagenda nkoresha indimi zombi, Icyongereza, Ikinyarwanda ndetse n'Igifaransa. So feel free for any language kugira ngo tugendane. Uno munsi gahunda uko iri bugende, saa 3 kugeza saa 4 hari kwakira abashitsi, kandi ndumva twese twahageze. Turabashimiye. Next on the agenda was coffee break, but I think we could even call it a break, and we are done with that. Harakurikiraho kwakira abashitsi, kandi bakirwa n'umuyobozi mukuru w'ikigo cya SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. For those who don't understand Kinyarwanda, we're going through the agenda of the day. Then harakurikizaho video. Iyo video rero ntabwo ndi buyivugire byinshi, iraza kwivugira. Dufite na entertainment, ariko ntekereza yuko iyo entertainment is an entertainment that will be composed of a message that is connected to the day of today, this celebration and this event. And so I hope we'll be getting it through together to understand more what is all about YouthCan and Partner Rwanda projects of SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. We shall have the presentation of youth challenges and recommendations. And we shall have someone who do it better than anyone else. You can see there is Vanessa and YAB representative. We are yet to know what that means. Harakurikizaho panel discussion nkuko mubibona hariya on the youth employability strategies. Youth employability strategies and labor market integration of young people. Ndibwira yuko nituvaho ngaho we shall have the issuance of certificates to graduates. Twavuze yuko uyu munsi ni graduation ceremony, aho turi bugire abari bube bahabwa certificate z'uko bafite icyiciro bagezeho cyangwa bashoje. And so we also have the remarks by the German embassy representative, and then key address by the guest of honor, and then closing and the group photo. Ariko nanone turaza gusoza n'igikorwa cyo gusangira ifunguro rya saa 6 niba ari bari saa 6 icyo gihe, ariko it will depend. Muchamache, that's the agenda of the day, and I would love to say once again, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Mwakoze cyane kuza kwitabira ubutumire bwa YouthCan project and Partner Rwanda projects that work under SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. Murakoze cyane. Wiyongera amashi. Thank you so much. And so allow me to take this opportunity and make a few excuse me just a bit, a few minutes. Mr. George, where are you? Okay. Thank you so much. Ndashaka kubamenyesha yuko uko twicaye hano muri iki cyumba ntabwo turi twenyine, turi kumwe na bagenzi bacu abakozi ba SOS Children's Villages Rwanda. Hari abari hano, nagira ngo abari hano usibye abicaye hano imbere, abandi mwahaguruka kugira ngo tubakire. Raise up on your feet, SOS Children's Villages Rwanda staff, and just wave at our guests. Thank you so much. Murakoze cyane. Ntabwo ari abo bonyine ariko hari n'abari hano. Abo turi kumwe bari kuri online ku ma locations atandukanye. So we are also with field staff of SOS Children's Villages Rwanda on the different locations. They haven't been able to be here physically, but they are with us virtually. So thank you so much. I wanted to recognize their presence and thanks for receiving them. Nanone, I want to recognize the presence of all the graduates. Abanyeshuri cyangwa abasoje amasomo ya abari ufate certificate uyu munsi nasaba ko muhaguruka ku maguru yanyu tukabareba. Raise up on your feet, the graduates. I'm using all the languages. Murakoze cyane. Thank you. Mwakoze cyane kandi namwe mwihamashi. Yes. Ariko muyiyongere nk'abantu bagiye gufata certificates. Good. Thank you so much. We have youth champions representative, and these are 15 in number. They are representing other members of the YouthCan. Raise up on your feet. We want to recognize your presence. YouthCan champions, Mubamhera Mashi. Thank you so much for coming. Good, you look so nice in those attires. Then, dufite companies zitandukanye turi kumwe nazo hano, those that partner with us, and they are helping us to give skills to our youth in different domains. And among those, you allow me recognize the presence of Star Africa Company, if the representative is around. Maybe is still on the way. I also recognize Manicops Company. Ndumva, yes. Murakoze cyane, mumuhera amashi. Thank you for your presence. We have Sawa City Company, if we have the representative around. Yes, murakoze cyane. I want to recognize the presence of Inotech Company representative. Waje hagarariye Inotech Company. Niba aramutse atarahagera, ariko we can go on to Munyaksesco Company. Okay, kugira ngo singire uwo siga, I want to go on with my Engi Company. All right, we'll move on. Zone Corporation, Stantec Technologies Company, Umurasire C Gigi Limited Company. Mwahaguruka ku maguru yanyu. Murakoze cyane. You're such a great partners. Dell Store Company. Dell Store Company may be still on the way, not yet here with us. Off-Grid Box Company. Then fast forward, I think, Naba Ngaruchiao for now. And I want to say once again, each and every one of you, you're welcome. I take this opportunity to welcome each and everybody who's here with the various partners. Online, I think I'll leave it up to this. reka rero mfate uyu mwanya nongere mbashimire ariko I want to take the honor and request our national director to come and recognize the presence of some few members that have not been able to mention, but also with his opening remarks. Mumpere umuyobozi wa SOS Children's Villages Rwanda, amashi ahaguruka atwakira abashitsi. Murakoze cyane.
Mwaramutse. Good morning. Hey, there is no morale in the room, huh? And you have earned your certificate. You should be happy and energized. This is your day. Eh? How can we start the day in the best way? Do you have a song? Eh? A Nyarwanda song would be okay. We'll ask those closer to our guest to probably give them a few translation. Maybe we can start with a good song, eh? Tuzarwubaka murayizi? Nihagira abantu babiri baze bamfashe. You bear with me. I want to start with the energy in the room, eh? So, hagira abantu babiri baza bamfashe tuzarwubaka. Eh? Yamaye, ntabwo muri tayari kubaka igihugu se? Yego, mwamuhaye amashyi. Abakobwa bari intwari dore na mugenzi we.
Mwaramutse. Tujya gufata indirimbo yitwa tuzarwubaka. Twese hamwe hejuru hejuru. Sibyo? Tuzarwubaka, tuzarwubaka abana b'Abanyarwanda. Turugere nka paradiso kw'isi yose we tuzarwubaka.
Arwubaka. Tuzarwubaka abana b'Abanyarwanda. Turugere nka paradiso kw'isi yose we. SOS turwubake.
Tuzarwubaka.
Youth Champions turwubake.
Tuzarwubaka.
N'abari hano bose turwubake.
Tuzarwubaka.
Oh, tuzarwubaka.
Tuzarwubaka abana b'Abanyarwanda.
Turugere nka paradiso kw'isi yose we tuzarwubaka. Abayobozi barwubake.
Ababyeyi barwubake.
Tuzarwubaka.
Urubyiruko turwubake.
Tuzarwubaka.
Tuzakora iki?
Tuzarwubaka. Tuzarwubaka abana b'Abanyarwanda. Turugere nka paradiso kw'isi yose we tuzarwubaka.
Rwanda yacu gihugu cyatubyaye maboko yacu
tuzagukorera Rwanda. Rwanda yacu gihugu cyatubyaye maboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda.
Yaba mu mvura cyangwa se ku izuba tuzagukorera Rwanda. Rwanda yacu Rwanda.
Rwanda yacu gihugu cyatubyaye amaboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda yacu gihugu cyatubyaye amaboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda. Yaba mu mvura cyangwa ku zuba ryinshi maboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda.
Gihugu cyatubyaye maboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda.
Rwanda yacu gihugu cyatubyaye amaboko yacu azagukorera Rwanda.
Gihugu cyatubyaye amaboko yacu azadukorera cyane.
Intore n'umusemburo usembura abaturage, usembura abayobozi.
Intore n'umuryango ibacyayoshye. Mubaha amashyi, mubaha amashyi. nibura batuzamuriye morale sibyo so turabashimiye rero dear guests, our guest of today, we are honored to be with you on this day as we celebrate the achievement of our young people whom we have gone through an intensive training. As you all know, it is not possible for us to be able to celebrate this achievement without a group or a movement of partners. So you allow me to introduce them, as some were not introduced by our moderator. So we have with us Mr. Robert Mwesigwa, representing the Minister of Youth. Thank you so much. Robert Mwesigwa is the Executive Secretary of Rwanda Youth Council, which is the body that represents all of you young people in the room. So you are represented here in the room. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Geoffrey from Rwanda TVET Board. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. With us, we have also representative. As you all know, this project we are celebrating, it's an achievement of three main projects. One being we are implementing together with the BV, but with financial support from BMZ. And this BMZ, for those who don't know, it's financing from the German government. So we have invited the embassy, and the embassy is represented by Miss Silk. A part of representing the embassy, Silk is the country director for the GIZ. I got it wrong. Okay, perfect. It's a disclaimer, but she's the head of program at the GIZ, as she rightly said. And the point I wanted to make is that she does a lot of contribution in the area of youth employment with her experience and skills and passion to support the young people. So another round of applause to her. She's also seated with Inga. Inga represents Biwe in Rwanda. Biwe is our main partner for two projects, TVET Partnership and Partner Rwanda, and we have also graduate here. The Biwe have been pioneering for the more than 5 years, the dual training apprenticeship, connecting the companies, and also providing technical support to not only SOS but also Rwanda Polytechnic Institute. So that's a very strong organization here, but also in Germany, and they are doing a great work. So another round of applause for them. So we have our guest of honor already present, representing the Minister of Public Service and REBA, or formerly like French acronym known as MIFOTRA. So Mr. Foster kindly greet everyone. Thank you so much. We have the representative of BDF. The representative of BDF. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Kareb representing RDB. Thank you, Kareb. I'm checking on the list so that I don't call people who are not present. Do we miss any guest? We have also our own who is representing the regional office, SOS regional office. Kindly wave to the team. Thank you so much. She's part of SOS family, but she's with us and following this project, both here and in Uganda. So we appreciate everyone's contribution toward this achievement. We have you, mostly you, the young people, because we believe that without your effort, it will be difficult for us to come at this celebration. So you can get any support, both from SOS, both from partners, but practically it will be difficult for you to achieve anything if there is no effort that comes from within you, and that energy, if the energy is missing, practically we cannot arrive to this celebration. So allow me to, everyone in the room, to clap, and you as well, to clap for you for having made to this day. Dear guest of honor, we are here celebrating. Today we will hand over 120 certificates, and this is part of a bigger movement of YouthCan program, which is a program that aims at employing young people or being a facilitator to young people to access decent job. And as we all know, this is part of NST government transformational program to ensure that young people have a decent job, and the issue that we always experience of unemployment is resolved. So we are privileged to be here as we celebrate the achievement of more than 100 young people reaching milestone of getting access to knowledge and skills to be an employable workforce. We have within YouthCan alone an objective to reach more than 1,850 young people. But as SOS, we are aiming in the next 5 years to ensure that at least more than 65,000 young people have the skills across all our programs, are equipped with enough skills to be an employable force, but also to live an independent life. Because SOS Children Village Rwanda, founded in Rwanda in 1979, for the last 43 years, we worked to ensure that we are raising children from the ECD level, early childhood, to an independent life. We have done so, but recently we expanded within the approval of our current strategic plan, 5-year strategic plan. We expanded our programs that were already running in the community to ensure that we are having strengthened families, and ensure that we are reaching a big number of children and young people from the vulnerable group. Our focus is mainly children and young people from vulnerable category of population. So to be able to reach that, we needed to create a movement. Young people themselves will share what they have learned from the YouthCan. We'll give them an opportunity. But this was to create an enabling environment. As such, we have expanded multiple programs within all our program location. We are creating digital corners. I've already had 3 operational to ensure that both our young people within our facility, but those from the community are getting and reaping benefits of these structures. We have Youth Link, young people will share about it. We have trainings like that, the trainings that we are celebrating today. And all of that is mainly to reach one important goal, ensuring that our young people live a decent life, they create responsible families, and they have a good life, they enjoy a good life for themselves. So I will not say much because we have a video that will be sharing a brief of what we intend to achieve. We'll have young people sharing what the journey they have undertaken, and we'll have also multiple experienced partner sharing through panel discussion. So without further delay, I thank you so much. I welcome you to this celebration, and I appreciate your participation and commitment to support. Thank you so much. Enjoy the event.
Abajene intore aha ndashaka none nanjye musubiremo ukuntu mwagendaga haya sisi wenyewe sisi wenyewe murakoze cyane mwiyamashi. Thank you so much, the National Director for SOS Children's Villages Rwanda, for the welcome remarks. And I'm undoubtedly sure that our video is ready. Today we are saying less as SOS Children's Villages Rwanda staff and probably others, but the youth will speak through various channels. So we're going to have the video played. Thank you, sir.
SOS ni umuryango wita ku bana batagira kivurira ndetse n'abadafite ababyeyi n'abafite ibyago byinshi byo kuba babura ubitaho. Ni muri urwo rwego rero mu bana twakira baba bafite amateka atandukanye ashobora kubasubiza inyuma, twatekereje ko kubarera bidahagije igihe bajya mu bugimbi no mu bwangavu, bisaba ko tubasha kubafasha kugira ngo bazabeho ari abantu bafite ubuzima bwo kwigira, ibyo twita independent living. So kwigira rero bivuze ko bagomba guhabwa ubumenyi n'ubushobozi bwo kugira ngo babashe kubaho bafite guhangana n'uko hanze hameze. Ibyo tubikora ariko atari ku bana turera gusa, ahubwo tubikora no ku rubyiruko muri rusange. Imirimo twigisha urubyiruko mpereye kuri icyo ni imirimo twita decent job, ni imirimo ibahesha ishema n'ikuzo bakishimira kuyikora. Ibyo rero turabikora mu mishinga 3. Umushinga wa mbere ni umushinga witwa Partner Africa, cyangwa Partner Rwanda, tukagira umushinga witwa YouthCan, tukagira n'undi mushinga nanone nawe duterwamo inkunga na leta y'Abadage bicishije mu muryango wabo witwa BIVE. Ni ukuvuga ko nibura muri aya myaka 3 twifuza kuba twigishije duhereye no muri 2022 twifuza nibura kuba twabashije gufasha urubyiruko rusaga 1370 kugira imirimo ibahesha ishema.
Naturutse mu karere ka Kayonza, nkaba naraje kwiga hano mu kigo cya Gaciro TSS, nkaba narazanywe n'umushinga SOS ku bufatanye bwa YouthCan. Ikintu majije kugeraho, majije kumenya gukora amandazi, gukora keke n'imigati, ibyo namajije kumenya gukora. Bitari ibyo n'inyama namenye kuzikaranga neza ku buryo wantumira mu bukwe nkagutekera. Bityo rero bikazamfasha ningera mu rugo. Nagize amahirwe make mbyara nkiri muto, ariko ningerayo bizamfasha kuzikorera ntakoreye abandi, nkazabasha kwiteza imbere, bityo bikazatuma mbasha no kurera umwana wanjye neza, nkazamurinda kurwara bwaki.
Nkaba nshimira cyane YouthCan ikorera muri SOS, iyo yangiriye icyizere kuko nari narabyariye mu rugo ibintu bimeze nabi ndi kure cyane, ingirira icyizere banzana kwiga. Uwo mushinga ndawushimira cyane. Ubu ndi kwiga ubudozi, ejo cyangwa ejo bundi ndajya ku isoko ry'umurimo, ntangiye gukorera amafaranga umwana wanjye, ntangire mubonere buri kimwe cyose kigomba umuryango wanjye nawo mufashe.
Hari byinshi tumaze kwiga kandi byatugiriye akamaro, kuko bagiye badufasha muri porogaramu zitandukanye. Harimo abize ibijyanye n'imyuga, babafashe kubona nk'ama atelier bakoreramo. Natwe twize ibijyanye na kaminuza, nkanjye nize land survey, ariko ubu ngubu ngeze ku rwego rwo kuba nakwapurangira nk'umuntu muri za green card. Narabyapurayinze ku irembo, napurayingaho provisoire permis, ibintu zira serivisi ndazikora, nkabasha kubona kwiteza imbere.
YouthCan ni umushinga ugamije gufasha urubyiruko rwarangije kaminuza, abana bacishijemo amashuri kubera ko babyariye iwabo, ndetse n'abafite amabizinesi acumbagira nyine adakora neza. Uyu mushinga rero wamfashije, ntago nigeze mbona akazi, nari umushomeri. Wamfashije mu buryo bwo kubona amahugurwa, aho twitabiye Youth Connect, badufasha mu buryo bwo kujya muri training, aho twitabiriye amahugurwa ya English skills, batwigisha n'undi buryo bwo kujya kugerageza gukora akazi kugira ngo urebe ko wabasha kwiramanta ugeze mu kazi, aho twakoze na internship. Ndetse nabashije gutinyuka kujya muri sosiyete, aho n'abandi hose nagira ibyo nkora, kandi ndetse nkabona nuko nakiteza imbere.
Hari abiga electrical cyangwa iby'amashanyarazi, hari abiga kubaza, hari abiga kudoda. Hari imbaraga twashyize cyane mu bijyanye n'ubuhinzi. Murabizi ko ubuhinzi ni isoko y'imibereho y'Abanyarwanda benshi. Tukaba rero dufite abajene benshi n'ubundi barimo biga ibijyanye n'ubuhinzi, kandi twumva ko bizafasha mu buryo butandukanye. Si ibyo gusa, kuko si iyo mishinga yonyine 3, SOS ifite imishinga n'ubundi y'urubyiruko itandukanye yari isanzwe ifite, nabo bakaba bagera ku bandi bajene benshi cyane, ku buryo twumva ko tuzagera ku rubyiruko rwinshi cyane, kandi tugafasha kugabanya cya kibazo tuvuga cy'ubushomeri buri mu rubyiruko, kuko twese turabizi neza ko ari ikibazo gikomeye cyane.
Nigaga plumbing, urebye aho bankuye ntabwo hari ahantu hashimishije. Naje kwiga ndabashimira baramfasha ubumenyi ndabugira. Nyuma yo kubugira nibwo naje kwegera bagenzi banjye twiganye tubasha kuba twagira igitekerezo cyo kuba twashinga company kugira ngo turebe ko twazafasha n'abandi twagiye twigana nabo n'ukuntu natwe twatera imbere tugafasha imiryango yacu.
Kakanya mvuye guha umuturage amazi i Rwamagana muri company bita Ayateke Star Limited. Biranshimishije cyane kuba ndangije project yanjye kandi nkaba nishimiye ko biwe yagiye imfasha na SOS. Nkaba ndangije plumbing keti kandi ndabizi n'amanota azaza ari meza. Nishimiye rero aka kanya Nyagasani akomeza afashe SOS ku bufatanya na biwe bakomeze training abandi bana bityo tuziteza imbere tugirire igihugu akamaro. Murakoze.
Ubundi nabonaga amazi ari uko nyaguze nabwo ari abaterankunga bampaye amafaranga, yewe ubwanjye sinkibasha kugira icyo nikorera. Ubu rero ndabashimiye cyane rwose, murakoze. Inka yanjye igiye kuginywa inezerwe nanjye nezerwe.
Mbere yuko niga bamfata nta kintu nakoraga, nari umunyeshuri gusa nyine ubushobozi buza kubura bwo gukomeza kwiga. Nize ibijyanye n'ubudozi mbasha kuba nakora, narize ndabimenya, nangira gukora bampaye ibikoresho, nangira gukora. Ubu ngubu ndimo ndakora nta kibazo. Barakoze cyane. Ubu ngubu ntabwo nzi ahantu mba ndi. Ubu ngubu nshobora kuba narabaye indaya cyangwa narabayemo ikindi kintu nazi, ariko ubu ngubu meze neza nta kibazo, mbasha kubona buri kimwe, ndizigamira mu matsinda, nta kintu nsaba pe.
BMZ rero tuyishimira kuko itera inkunga iyo mishinga yose uko ari 3 iciye mu bafatanyabikorwa batandukanye. Abandi bafatanyabikorwa dushimira ni BV. Turashima leta y'u Rwanda kuko tudakoranye na leta ngo idufashe, yaba ari Minisiteri y'Uburezi, yaba ari RTB, yaba ubwo ni Rwanda TVET Board, n'abandi bafatanyabikorwa bose nka NESA n'abandi, ntabwo dushobora gukora twenyine na Bifotra n'ibigo byatwizeye bikadufatira abana. So abo bose turabashimira kandi turakomeje.
Abajene, Rwanda itajengwa na sisi wanani. Rwanda itajengwa na sisi wanani. Okay, thank you so much. I don't mind how I sing this song, but what is important is the message within. What we see is that for the development of this country, is us all combined together. And it goes with the youth, the young generation, it goes with the different partners, it goes with the different NGOs. We have SOS Children's Villages Rwanda, but at most work with the government of Rwanda and different partners. Here we speak of the German embassy, and that goes to extend to the German as a country itself, and talk about the NESA as it's been mentioned. So we thank you so much. We thank Beware Partner Rwanda Project. We thank the BMZ. We thank the YouthCan Project. All those mentioned. All those challenges presented within the video, without your support and partnership, we could hardly attain it. Rero turabashimira abafatanyabikorwa bacu bose batandukanye, harimo leta y'u Rwanda, harimo the German government, harimo BMZ, YouthCan Project, and the Beware Partner Rwanda Project, n'abandi bose. Harimo NESA, harimo Rwanda Education Board, hakabamo Mifotra, n'abandi bose tugenda dukorana, RDB, abo bose n'abafatanyabikorwa bacu beza badufasha kugira ngo dufashe urubyiruko rwacu kugira ubumenyi n'ubuhanga bwo kwihangira umurimo kandi bakabaho neza tugakemura ibibazo. Mubambera amashyi rero. Thank you so much. I can't express it further than that, but the youth know how to do it better than I. So onto the agenda, we have the entertainment. But this entertainment is not just an entertainment, but it carries some message within it. So if they pass out a message maybe and you feel you need, others are laughing and you want to capture it off, just get someone close to you who understands that language and will deliver the message. Thank you so much. Murakaza neza mbaduhera amashi bagenzi bacu. Thank you so much. Okay. Hari ukuntu bagiye babitegura neza, ubwo biransaba nanjye kwitegereza ibyo bagenda babitunganya buhoro buhoro, but I know it won't take long. But as they go on with these preparations, as they prepare their stage, allow me inform you that those who might have been with us last year, we had YouthCan graduation, and just like it is right now. And so we are having this year again. But next year, we're going to also have a YouthCan conference in Uganda, in Kampala. So when we come to you at an appropriate time, our beloved partners, please, we are very sure that you cooperate with us. So this is taking us there. I pray that we keep on journeying together into this. Thank you so much. Narimo kumenyesha mwese uko muri ahangaha, umwaka ushize twagize ibirori nk'ibi aho abajeni baraje tugirana inama nk'iyi, abandi nabo bahabwa certificate, ariko noneho usibye kuri inshuro y'umwaka bibereye hano, ariko n'umwaka utaha noneho hazaba conference nini cyane muri Kampala mu gihugu cya Uganda, kandi ari iya YouthCan. So muri twe uko turaha hari abazahamagarwa kugira ngo dukomeze buno bufatanye dufasha urubyiruko rwacu mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda hamwe n'ahandi YouthCan igenda ikorera. Ibyo si byiza ra mwabiduhera amashi, kandi tugashimira n'aba YouthCan uburyo bagenda bakomeza gufatanya natwe. Murakoze cyane. Thank you so much. Umwanya ni uwanyu. You need a mic.
Good morning. My name is Francine Dusabe Maria. I'm the managing director, founder of the company that trained the youth for sales, customer care. We are going to present the journey the youth went through. I invite you to follow the sketches. We have a few minutes, but we hope we get a message. I would like to invite the youth to present what they have get from the training. Thank you.
Mabashimira ariko nanone murakoze cyane.
Mwaramutse neza. Nitwa Innocent Rugira, abandi umwe mu rubyiruko rusoje muri projet ya Partner Rwanda mu bijyanye na sales and customer service. Muri umwanya rero twari twabateguriye umukino ugaragaza urugendo twanyuzemo mbere yuko tumenya Partner Rwanda, nyuma tukinjiramo. Twabasabaga yuko mutwemereye twabagezaho umukino. Murakoze.
Feel free to translate for someone around you to make the order go as they had planned for it. Thank you in advance.
Alo mota ko wanyereje se byagenze bite kandi ari wowe ujya untwara mu kazi? Umva buretse gatoya ariko ubanguke ngutegerereje kuri arete. Amakuru y'iminsi se twari twaraburanye
mba nibereye mu rugo akazi karabuze narakubiswe naradepoje ahantu hose ibintu byaranze aho ngiye bansaba uburambe ntabwo mfite nta experience mfite muri make ni ibibazo pe kandi wowe ndabona umeze neza wambwiye banga ukoresha
muri iyi minsi meze neza nyuma yuko twatandukanye ku ntebe y'ishuri mu gusoza segonderi naje kugirirwa ubuntu menya amakuru nyakuye ku murenge w'iwacu batubwira yuko hari proje ya Partner Rwanda ikorana muri SOS ifasha urubyiruko rwarangije amashuri ya segonderi nirubashe kubona akazi cyangwa n'abarangije toronkome ntibabone ubushobozi bwo gukomeza ngo bajye kwiga muri segonderi. Muri ubwo buryo rero bafasha urwo rubyiruko mu kuza kwihugura igihe gito muri SOS mu bijyanye na series and customer care ndetse n'irembo kugira ngo bazabashe kwihangira umurimo cyangwa kubera ko nyuma yaho umuntu akora stage muri kampani runaka iyo agize amahirwe yo witwaye neza kampani guhama akazi. Ni muri ubwo buryo nanjye nabonyemo akazi kampani nakoreye muri zone corporation kubwo bwitange no gukora akazi neza baje kumfata bampuma akazi. Ubwo rero nawe nakugira inama yo kugana ubuyobozi bwanyu ayo makuru yose arazwe mu gihugu ko bafitanye ubufatanye n'igihugu cyacu cy'u Rwanda. Ubwo rero reka nkomeze njye mu kazi ntakererwa nawe ugereyo.
neza muyobozi.
Neza. Tugufasha iki?
Amazina nitwa Niyonkuru Eric.
Yego.
Nje twavuganaga kuri telefone.
Yego.
Nanyuze ku murenge bari bandangiye yuko hano muri Partner Rwanda kufatanya na SOS muhugura abantu bacikishije amashuri nabize bakarangiza bakabura akazi murabahugura ngo mukabigisha sales and customer care kabigisha n'ibintu by'irembo narinje kubabaza nimba nanjye mwamfasha mukangirira neza mukamwanyandika nanjye nkabasha kubyiga.
Yego. Umushinga wa Partner Rwanda ukorera muri SOS ufasha abanyeshuri barangije amashuri ariko ntibabone uburyo bakomeza amashuri yisumbuye. Umushinga rero wa SOS urabahugura ukabigisha amasomo atandukanye ndetse ukanabahugura ku bijyanye n'irembo. Umushinga wa SOS rero ufite amategeko agenderaho ndetse n'ibyangombwa batuma abo banyeshuri. Hari ibyangombwa nka diplome, fotokopi y'indangamuntu ndetse n'icyangombwa kigaragaza imico n'imyifatire uhabwa n'umuyobozi w'akagari.
Nta kizamini nzakora?
Ikizamini wanyibutsa amazina yawe?
Amazina ni Niyonkuru Eric mu Gatsata.
Niyonkuru Eric
turuka mu Gatsata.
Mu Gatsata nakubonye. Niyonkuru Eric ndaza kukumenyesha igihe uzakorera ikizame ndaguhamagara tuvugane.
Sawa urakoze cyane muyobozi. Kazi keza. Kuri 15 no gutangira nkajya gukora ikizamini ku murenge. Uzuko abantu bari seriye. Kakanye se kuri 20 nimwe ngo gutangira nkajya kwiga. Ndagenda byige kabisa ndagenda byige pe. Bya bintu birakenewe.
Musiteshesheri amakuru y'iminsi bongeye ndi kujya mu kazi nagira ngo nkubaze uko waramutse gira umunsi mwiza.
Vestina
amakuru y'iminsi Eric
cyane Vestina
none se inama naje kukugira hari icyo yaba yarakumariye?
Ibintu ni neza cyane bujye cyagena naragenda ku murenge banyoreza ku cyiciro cya SOS ku bufatanye na Partner Rwanda baranyigishije narize irembo niga sales and customer care service. Ubu ngubu ndaryoshye ndi muri stage meze neza yewa ushobora kubona akazi gusa ikibazo gihari ni kimwe. Batwigishije n'irembo ariko ni bwabuye ntabwo nabona ubushobozi bwo gushinga irembo.
Wahora n'iki se muvandi nanjye icyo kibazo naje kukigira. Je narangije segonderi urabizi twiga muri segonderi nakubwiraga ko nzikorera ariko nkimara kurangiza segonderi nari mfite igishoro cy'amafaranga make aka business kanje ngakoze mu hadaciyo n'amezi 2 kaba karahombye kubera igishoro gikeya. Ubwo rero nubwo muri aka kazi turi gukora tubona umushahara muke narashinyirije nyine ndawufata kugira ngo ndebe ko nzabona igishoro kugira ngo nanjye nziteze imbere kuko nagiye njya kwaka inguzanyo bakanyaka ingwate kandi ntabwo nayibona nk'urubyiruko sawa rero ngaho genda nawe ujye bizakunda ngaho komeza cyane.
Congratulations bro yo ubwo ngubwo mufite ubukwe rero sha turabinezerewe rero nubwo mba ngiye mu kazi kaba karushye saba biba byaraciyemo cyane gusa byari byo byose buriya ndabizi ko bizacamo
Sheri buretse gato mbanze njye kugura pampa z'umwana turavugana mukanya
uvuze mwaramutse nanone sorry
yewe
buretse gato ndaje
nashakaga pampa
mushaka pampa
isambusa z'umwana
pampa n'isambusa
z'umwana
yanjye ibyo nari ndimo sebyo
ntangiriye vuba kwihuta
uraza kuza kuba wihanganye tugendeshe gatoya kuko no kubishyikira nabyo ntabwo byoroshye.
rwose mujya mupfunyikira abakiriya
umva ahubwo akira kode wishyure kuko ibyo ngibyo byo gupfunyika byo ntabwo mba ndi kubyumva neza. Yishyura kuri iyo kode.
Ntabwo mutanga fagitire ya IBM.
Sorry mbabara hari ibintu nibereyemo.
Sa abantu babiki gihe basigaye batanga serivisi mbi mana yanjye nta nubwo nzasubira guhahira cyokora rwose.
Mwaramutse neza. Ko byagenze ko mwarakaye se.
Oya reka nkubwire ufite abakozi batanga serivisi mbi nje ntago nasubira kubagurira pe ahubwo murakinga mutahe.
Kiriya icyo kibazo ndagifite muri
kampani. Wimbwira byinshi nanakerewe winkereza rwose.
Ikiriho butanugaruka uzasanga serivisi kosotse ubongiye kubitunganya rwose munyana.
Ubwo se tubyizerera cyangwa ni iby'iki gihe.
Munyizere rwose. Teodete waramutse neza.
Mwaramutse neza.
Ikibazo ngomeje kumva muri business yanjye y'abakiriya nibishimye icyo kibazo kiraterwa n'iki?
Birashoboka se? Reka ntabwo ibyo nabikora.
Okay, maze iminsi pikurikirana Teodete ndifuza yuko nimugoroba usoje akazi twavugana.
Nta kibazo rwose gusa urumva ko nyine ntabikora.
Sheri reka nsubire yongeye kureba yuko nabona izindi zarashize.
Mwaramutse neza.
Mwaramutse.
Welcome hano muri Super One. Dufite byinshi byo bitandukanye. Kaza neza twabafasha iki?
Rero nashakaga pampa z'umwana. Mufite n'udusambusa tw'abana?
Turahari nta kibazo.
Okay mwampaye.
Uwo mwana wawe afite ibiro bingahe?
Afite ibiro 5.
Iyo umwana afite ibiro 5 rero icyiza ndaguhereza Mami Love niyo yamufasha.
Isigaye ari nziza siyo?
Ni nziza cyane iyo ngiyo niyo yizeye ku bana batarengeje imyaka 5.
Okay nta kibazo mwaye.
Ndaguhereza n'uturanjeti tuba duhari.
Yego.
Nkaguhereza isambusa urafata iziri mu rusenda.
Shaka izitari mu rusenda. Yego.
Sawa rwose ndaziguha ariko tuba dufite n'utundi dukoresho hano tw'abana. Popi twagufasha twazajya tumufasha mu gihe uri mu kazi akaba turangariyeho kandi nabyo biba ari byiza cyane turanabagabanyiriza ku giciro kubera ko bamuhashye byinshi cyane.
Nibyo se kodisi umva musigaye mutanga serivisi nziza di ubushize naza banyakira nabi natashye mbabaye pe.
Nta kibazo ntabwo bizongera.
Aho mume bitware ndi kwihuta nakerewe.
Uretse tubanze tuguhe
mutanga fagitire?
Fagitire turayigwa rwose.
Okay maye.
Fagitire turayitanga. Gende kandi muzagaruke.
Murakoze cyane.
Sawa nawe urakoze mukira mwiza w'umugisha.
Zabazanira n'abandi hubuka.
Sawa rwose nta kibazo.
Noneho basigaye barisubiyeho pe.
Kiriya. Komere cyane ko mufite akanyabuneza noneho serivisi yakosotse.
Nukuri mwarabikosoye pe mwarakoze cyane.
Nukuri pe urabizi nawe nakwijeje yuko ngiye kubikurikirana kuvuga amahirwe unsigaye mfite abakozi batanga serivisi nziza kandi mwarakoze kwihangana n'ubutahani karibu.
Ndabishimye cyane rwose ndaje nge mbazanira abandi ba mama baze bahahira.
Murakoze mugira umunsi mwiza.
Murakoze cyane.
Eric waramutse neza?
Waramutse neza boss.
Yego ndabona muri iyi minsi akazi kifashe neza.
Nta kibazo rwose, stage ndimo ndayikora neza.
Burere Eric bitewe n'ukuntu nawe mfite ikibazo muri business yanjye ubushize, abakiriya baranonganyaga cyane ati ntabwo igenda neza, ariko kuva waza gukora stage anga nabonye ukoresha imbaraga nyinshi cyane, mbese nugenda nunguka ntera imbere bitewe n'ubwitange bwawe. Eric rero nkaba nifuje yuko naguha kontra noneho ugatangira kuzagihembwa nk'abandi bakozi muri business yanjye, kuko wagaragaje ko ushoboye koko. Nimugoroba usoje akazi uze kunsanga muri biro yanjye ngusinyishe kontra utangire uhembwe nk'abandi bakozi. Kandi Eric courage.
Sawa urakoze cyane.
ariko mana koza ababosi b'iki gihe nabo bamaze kurambirana. Umuntu ntakuntu abatagize ngo abakorera akazi kabo, ariko barangiza nabo bagashaka kumunyuza hirya. Ariko si ibintu umuntu azabigenza ute? Umuntu aragira ngo yiboneye akazi, ababosi nabo bakamunaniza.
Vesti.
Makuru y'iminsi Eric.
Kamera cyane, amakuru ni meza cyane pe.
Cyane none ndabona ufite akamwenyu, reka wambaye agasuti kinyusi waragitaye. Sha ndabona usigaye ukeye kundusha pe, menya byaraje gucamo.
Burya duherukana nari ndi muri stage, ariko nagize amahirwe muri company nakoreyemo, nagize amahirwe bamakazi kubera kwitwara neza. Ni ukuri pe, nzakugurira akantu, harakabaho SOS ku bufatanye na Partner Rwanda, barampuguye narabuze akazi, ibintu ndabimenya neza ndabikamirika. Ni ukuri pe, nzakugurira akantu harakoze kunda.
Imana ishimwe, ni ukuri kw'Imana. Umva ubu rero gahunda igezweho, tugiye gufasha urubyiruko rusigaye inyuma rutarabona akazi, aho kugira ngo turugire inama yo kugana SOS ku bufatanye na Partner Rwanda, aho kugira ngo rwishore mu biyobyabwenge. Cyonzi cyo nabo nibitwara neza, hari aho bazava bamere nk'uko natwe tumeze.
N'abajaperi b'abashomeri nabohereza pe ndabarangira.
Urakoze cyane, gaho reka ngomeze nje mu kazi.
Urakoze cyane, nkamfasha gushimira bano bagenzi banjye kuri Neskate. Kandi ikindi mukamfasha gushimira Partner Rwanda, kuko hari aho yadukuye hari naho yatugejeje. Uwo mushinga ukorera muri SOS. Uru ni rwo rugendo. Mbere yuko tumenya Partner Rwanda, twari turi mu rugo twarabuze akazi bitewe nuko hanze byifashe. Turaza tujya mu mirenge y'iwacu, batumenyesha yuko hari umushinga uhari ufasha urubyiruko, bakaduhugura bakatwongera ubundi bumenyi kubwo dufite. Nibwo twamenye Partner Rwanda, baratwandika koko, turaza tujya kwiyandikisha, dukora examen turatsinda, hanyuma dutangira kwiga, turasoza tujya muri internship, barabidufashamo byose. None ubu ngubu bamwe muri twebwe babonye akazi mu company bagiye bakoramo internship.
Yo ni mwabihera amashira.
Icyo navuga kuri saba yuko twagirirwa ubuvugizi rero, kuko perezida wacu w'u Rwanda asaba urubyiruko yuko twakwikora tukihangira imirimo, ariko tugerageza guhanga imirimo tugahura n'ikibazo. Turajya gusaba nk'akazi ahantu bakadusaba urambe ku kazi kandi ntabwo dufite. Ikindi twajya gushinga ama business tugasanga nta gishoro dufite, twajya gusaba n'inkunga ugasanga ati baradusaba ingwate nazo dufite. Ubwo rero muramutse mudukoreye ubuvugizi mwadufasha tukazabona nk'ibikoresho twakoresha, hanyuma tukihangira imirimo, tugaha n'akazi bagenzi bacu batagafite. Murakoze.
Murakoze cyane, mumumere amashi kandi na bagenzi nabo mubampera amashi. Thank you so much for the great presentation. I think I can first have Okay, thank you so much for the good presentation on the youth challenges and recommendation. It's been a very nice presentation. What I've seen, he just mentioned when he was wrapping up of the challenges they face, that from the start, they are being identified when they're going through challenges with SOS, Children's Villages Rwanda with its projects, such as YouthCan project, but also the Beware Partner Rwanda. And the good thing is that once they are identified, they are taken through steps. I think they go through interviews from what I've heard. And once they are chosen, they're equipped and they have the skill, they have what it takes. Now, after having graduated with all these wonderful skills, they realize that starting up their own businesses using the skill they have acquired, at times it requires some starting toolkits, which require some capital. Notable of them, they mentioned about Irembo and others. And so, one of the challenges is that they need to get to the banks or to the microfinance institutions to have accessibility to funds, but they don't have collaterals, okay? Remember, they are telling us about the challenges and the recommendation. And so, in conclusion, having acquired all these skills, being aware that we have all the stakeholders here, the government agencies, the government ministries, NGOs and other partners, they recommend support to access these funds through the microfinance institutions to start up to put their skills into practice. And so I think that's a recommendation we have to go with for today. But from the skit, the good thing is that the challenges they've been showing, the good thing we have the MIFOTRA, we have RDB, we have Minedik here, we have SOS Children's Villages Rwanda, we have YouthCan representatives, we have Beware Partner Rwanda, and others. We hope through their presentation of the challenges, we so far celebrate this day that these youth have been able to attain these skills. And moving forward, the recommendation they have put in place here, I think these will be considered moving forward to help them benefit from their acquired skills. So, this is something important that I think I thought I should have brought on board. So thank you so much. But among the celebrations was putting forward the celebration they have from where we have gotten them from to so far where they are. They have been actually very clear that not only us who are here that have been successful, but there are others who are not here who have achieved. But also, there is still our brothers and sisters down there who have not been able to attain this opportunity. So the need is still on the ground, and so I'm putting this clear again from their recommendation to the partners and stakeholders around today. Thank you so much. That's how I would probably wrap it up in a simple way. Murakoze cyane, mwiyongera amashi, mubahe n'amashi kuba babashe kutugezaho imbogamizi bahuraga nazo mbere, ubu ngubu aho bari ariko naho bifuza kugera kandi bagakorera ubuvugizi na bagenzi babo. Thank you so much. I haven't spoken anything. I say today we are not speaking a lot, but the youth will be speaking for themselves. And so, as a result of that, you would allow me invite next on the agenda. Okay. The presentation of the youth challenges and recommendation. Now, I said the entertainment was not just entertaining, but it was containing a message to carry forward. I mean, where they're coming from, where they are, and where they are moving forward. But now, we have one of them, amongst them, who is going now to present it now and make the challenges and the recommendations in a better way, or in a different way, not in a better way, but a different way. And so, please, ladies and gentlemen, join hands with me to invite a youth champion, Vanessa. Vanessa, you're welcome, please. Mumera amashi aruta kuri ayo ngayo. Yes, yes, she is a youth champion.
Hello everyone. Hi youth, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? Especially you are going to receive your certificate. How are you feeling? Anyways, I'm Vanessa Mukamanzi. I'm from Rwanda. I grew up in SOS Children's Village, Rwanda. As they said, they raise young people and I'm among of them. So I'm also a computer student at African Leadership University, and I am representing Youth Advisory Board, which is a team of young people that represent the needs of young people among in our national and on international level. So for me to feel comfortable or not feel maybe nervous, I would like everyone to show me up. Hi. Anyways, thank you so much. So before looking into the challenges that young people are facing today, I think I can stand here. Is this better? Or maybe here? Okay, thank you. So, before looking into what brought us here, especially the recommendations and challenges that young people are facing today, let's look into the last meeting that happened in 2022 and also the one that took place in 2023. So, in the high-level meeting held in December 2022, many challenges and recommendations in the action plan were actually addressed by young people. So one of the challenges was inaccessibility of part-time job for university students, for them to gain experiences, lack of saving habit, and lack of information on accessing job opportunities. So these were the many challenges were addressed, but these were among them. So what shared with our government was creating awareness on youth policy that facilitate part-time working for both the young people and employers. This was so more important because if the government is encouraging us to look for part-time job, but what about the companies that are gonna give us those internships? They also should work together for us to be employed. And also to encourage young people to apply for junior positions. This one, we are always trying to find the higher positions, which requires us to have more years of experience. But young people, we should also focus on looking for the junior positions, which doesn't require us to have more years of experience because we didn't even have them because we are now finalizing our schools, so where did we even get those experiences? And also creating awareness for young people on job opportunities available. There are different portals that our government offers, Job Rwanda, Cora. Those are the platforms that young people can also use to get job opportunities. This was what took place and what happened in December 2022. Let's now look for the action plan after that meeting, what young people did manage to do. I mean, young people tried themselves, like they try to find solution with themselves that can support them instead of also waiting for the government to push them. One was campaign on savings among youth, and also saving groups were established. The second one was young people received trainings on BDF loan opportunities. BDF offers different opportunities for young people, but we didn't even know that BDF exists. We didn't even know what are the requirements for us, for BDF to support us young people. Young people have received various trainings, again, on BDF. This one was about offering the trying to address the opportunities that BDF offer. But the third one, young people also received the business plan development trainings. I mean, for you to present a project on BDF, it have to be a well-represented project, which has the budget. How is your business gonna make profit? So young people received those trainings. The other one was on National Youth Council together with police and health center. They work together to fight against the drug usage among the youth. This was also one of the activities that young people managed to do with the help of SOS Children's Village and their programs. The other one was more partners offering internship were brought into the board. I mean, we are looking for internships, we are looking for job, we are looking for trainings, but SOS working together with different companies that offer those internships were the best way for us to access those opportunities. So this was what happened after the high-level meeting that took place in 2022. Now let's look at what happened in the meso-level meeting that took place in July this year. So again, we are always addressing challenges and recommendations. Now let's see where this will take us, okay? Anyways, one of the challenges was lack of starting capital. This is really challenging for young people. We are encouraged to build business, but where are we gonna find those capital? Thanks to Partner Rwanda, which trained young people and managed to help them to get those capital. But what about other young people that are not into the program? What is really happening to them? And also lack of skills related to current job market needs. This is due to the mismatch between the skills that we are getting in school and what the market is really looking for. The other one was negative attitude towards employment. We young people from vulnerable families, we think that getting a job today requires you to come from the rich background families, which is not good. Or maybe some corruption strategies and maybe having strong connections, which makes us always limit ourselves to offer, maybe like to go for what we want, because we are already thinking that if I apply for this job, I will not get it. This is also the challenges that young people are facing. So many recommendations were shared with our government, but on my side, I believe that this is the main key recommendation. Needs assessment should be given a priority to address challenges faced by young people. If the government, the organizations, the corporate partners are working towards to solve the challenges of people, of young people, I think they should be done before is addressing, like, maybe carrying out the survey for understanding what really young people need. Because if something is going to be happening for young people without for them to participate in it or maybe take a part as if maybe addressing what they really need, how are we gonna benefit from this? So these were the challenges that were shared in the last meetings. I was trying to bring us together in the background of the meetings that took place. Maybe one of you were there, others they were not there. So let's now look at today, as we are here today. So let's talk, let's really have this talk about the challenges faced by young people in communities and the recommendations. This will also help the organizations, companies to make action plan for 2024 according to the challenges young people are facing. Now, let's go. Are you ready? The room is so quiet. I'm like, am I boring? I don't know. Anyways, let's look into the challenges. You might be having challenges that are not here, but together we'll try to understand what would be the possible solutions to address them. One challenge is lack of skills related to current job market. We all wake up, go to school. Some of us have dropped out, some of us have managed to finish their schools. We have been on a chair in class, learning and trying to gain skills. And after finishing everything, when we went to find a job, we found that our skills were not matching with what the companies are looking for. This is due to the mismatch between the education and what the market is really looking for. Poor attitude towards employment. I said those because those were in the last meeting, the challenges. Now we are still facing them today, even if those meetings took place. But young people are still facing these challenges. Poor attitude towards unemployment. Please, young people in the room, I'm talking to everyone, not only the companies, organizations, ministries, I'm talking to everyone in this room, even young people included. Finding a job doesn't require you to come from the rich background. If you believe that you can get that job, apply for it. I understand that we get many rejection. Trust me, I always receive many. We would like to let you know that rejection. Anyways, you can stop from there. Please, what is yours and the job that will find you interested, the companies will accept you, trust me. The reason that you're being rejected, maybe they are looking for something, but you'll be happy if they could have you actually. Anyways, youth are looking for immediate benefits rather than being resilient. This is really happening in our communities. We are trying to find shortcuts of getting money in easy way. We are trying to get money without being struggled with looking for it, instead of being patient to what we are looking for. If you be like, I want to be a data analyst. And then you are trying to be like, oh, I want the company to hire me. Why? Please apply, be patient, and don't lose hope. Trust me, don't lose hope. And companies and ministries and the organization, please, if you find someone competing and maybe her or his skills are competitive, accept them. Why not? We don't need to feel like getting a job requires from coming from the background rich families. Prove that to us as well. Peer pressure among youth and social media misuse. We are trying to live as how others are living, why our background are really different and our goals are not the same, which is also pushing us to spending enough time on social media, looking for how others are living, and also some are using drugs only because they don't have job, they don't have anything which is really making them busy, which is pushing them to use drugs as maybe a way of being like, how can you call it? Like, you know, when you don't have anything to do, you try to find something that can make you busy, which is peer pressure and drugs. Failure to translate technical skills into income-generating activities. Young people took months gaining skills. And what will happen to them if they don't have skills that can help to change, like to use those skills to make them bring money? Like what I'm trying to say, maybe I'm doing computer science, but I don't have a laptop that I can use to do freelancing job. Young people really need what can help them to translate their skills into income-generating activities. We have different surroundings. Others are using plastic bottles to sell them that can be used in different activities. So we are really in need of these skills that can open our eyes for us to use them to earn money. Let's look into lack of starting capital, and also initiation of small and medium enterprises, also costly. Our government is always like, we young people, we should work, we should create our own business, but where is the capital? I have skills, I know that I can also use it to gain money, but I don't have a capital. Even if there is also BDF, but BDF cover 75%, where am I going to get the 25% remaining is also a challenging for young people. Even if, let me say that I said there is in the sketch, they said that I created a business, but after months, I couldn't make it. The business couldn't make it, only because of what? The capital was not enough for her, which means that this capital, even if you have a small capital, you will also need to pay taxes. You will also need to build your working space, which also takes enough money for the business, which also challenge young people to create these own businesses that we encourage like to create. The limited mentorship opportunities for youth in the community. I believe that having someone who can guide you, who can show you a direction, who can tell you that, no, this is good, but this one is better, is really supportive for the community. Having mentorship, having some expertise and experienced people in the community can really support these young people to live in their comfort zone. Because some are sitting home feeling scared of how the world is gonna look at them, which means that if we can have expertise in the communities, can help those young people to live in their home and also go and work. Limited access to financial services. BDF is really there, which we are really grateful for, but BDF covers 75% only, which is really 25% requires a lot for some young people in vulnerable families. You might say that 75% is really enough, but what are the requirements that will cover the 25%? Young people, some of young people can't even access the 10%, which is really challenging as well. Now, these are the challenges, and you all where you are sitting are also thinking like, maybe these challenges is also a challenge, and maybe this situation is also a challenge. Put them together with this one and try to think about what will be the possible solutions to address these challenges for us to support young people. Now let's go into the recommendations to the government, ministries, companies. we can start with the encourage private sectors to put in a policy about volunteering works for youth. We said about working, applying for jobs, but if the government can't encourage the companies and the organization to accept these young people during the volunteering, where are these young people gonna work? Where are these young people gonna gain the experiences that we are supposed to have whenever we are looking for a job? The second one is mobilize young people through campaign business roundtable. As we are gathered here today, imagine having a room like this where the expertise, experienced people are invited to meet young people, share the experience with them, how they made it in life, and also what was the challenges they faced and how they overcome it. I think this will be also a supportive to young people to also leave their chairs and work hard, as long as they'll be learning from the experienced young people as well. Establish more training hubs for career guidance and counseling on employability skills or mindset change. Employability skills, we are all like, I think I can get a job, but there is other requirements, which are few, but which are challenging for young people. Some don't even know how to create a CV. Imagine, how will I hire you if your CV is not even, if your CV doesn't even represent you, because we represent ourselves through the CV and the motivational letter. But young people are lacking these skills. Having the hubs or the loom where young people can go and gain these skills with the counseling activities, this will also be a supportive and a should I call it a professional way for young people to understand what is really needed and also gain those skills through those rooms. I think we also have, there is this room, it's digital rooms for SOS where we just go, use their laptops, which is really good. And also having many of them like those ones where young people can earn these skills will be a supportive to community. Encourage private sector to support the dual training program. This program it takes 1 year where young people spend 6 months like those 6 months are for learning theoretical skills. Other 6 months are implementing those theoretical skills in company as in more way of practical. So the policy of Rwanda, which is practical learning, it supports this program, which means that the reason why, even if this program is available, which is good, but it is also challenging. If young people are spending 6 months taking theoretical skills, but the companies are not accepting them to implement these theoretical skills as practical, how are we gonna use those skills? And how are we gonna spend other 6 months? Who is gonna accept us while we have only 6 months of theoretical? Parents, families need to be supported in terms of mindset change to help their children. I believe that growing up in a supportive family makes a children a better person. This is why we would like our government to encourage, give basic skills for these parents to understand what is really needed to the market and what is really needed out there. The way I behave in the community sometimes represent where I grew up from, which means that having an understanding parents, having parents that are supportive, also help the young people to become the better version of themselves. Provide mentorship opportunities for young people to learn from experts. As I said that in the challenges, we need mentorship programs or mentorship opportunities. We need mentors. We young people, we need to be mentees, which is really so important because I know that, which is the challenge that I'm still facing today. I'm looking for a career path that I can go with in masters, but it's a struggle. I'm like, which one should I go with? It is really a challenging. Others young people, not me only, others young people are trying to create businesses, but they don't have mentors who can guide them, who can also tell them, no, this is really good, but this one should be done this way. We also need someone who can hold our hands and also be like, I got you, and I know that will be better. We need mentorship programs. We need mentees. We need expertise young people to give us the guidance. Now, I have said a lot, sorry. Anyways, let's really put together all these recommendations as, I'm talking now, not to young people. Now I'm talking to the government, the ministries, the companies and the organizations. As we are really making the action plan for 2022, let's put all these recommendations and challenges together for us to make an action plan that can be supportive to young people and in the community in general. Let's go to Youth Things Community. How many of you that have heard about Youth Things Community? Am I the only one in the room? Only youth champions. Now let me talk to everyone, especially you guys, you know it. Now let me talk to everyone. I think I can stand here now. So Youth Link Community is an online platform developed by SOS Children's Village with young people. It is a central digital space for youth of SOS programs on global level. Youth in this community offers different opportunities. We were talking about where can we find internship, where can we find job opportunities. Youth in this community offers these opportunities. It is a platform where you can find mentorship opportunities. As I said, you find mentors, you connect with them. They also guide you as you are working with them. It also have a space where you can find online courses which are free and also which gives you certificates. So as you're really trying to spend too much time on social media, we can also think about use this platform. It also have a space where young people share ideas, get feedback on the project. It's more of a discussion forum. You really have, you might be struggling with what you can do in life, but young people around the world are on this platform. The good thing about it as well is connection. We were talking about lack of connection. This is a platform that can help you connect with many young people and companies, which really encourage in diversity, get to learn from other cultures, get to learn from the opportunities that are outside our country. As someone who have been using the platform, who have also earned money through the platform also have, there is always an ongoing competitions. Even today there is one about employability and entrepreneurship, which is, this one is offering mentorship. The one I did was offering, it was offering trainings and money, which I won as well. So this platform is really a good place for us young people to be. I would like to encourage everyone, organization, ministries, to also make an awareness of this platform where everyone can really be able to access. Help young people also to know all the ways that they can go through for them to access this platform. As I close, this is gonna be a challenge. Now, if I say challenge accepted, you will raise your hand. If you don't, then I know that you are not accepting the challenge. Which is not by force. If you accept the challenge, I will know. So BMZ YouthCan Project, TVET Beware, Partnership, Partner Rwanda, and SOS Children's Village are the programs that are out there to help the young people in our community. Young people in vulnerable communities are young people that are facing the challenges that I said, because they don't know anything. They don't know how they can even access anything, which is really good for having these programs that are really supportive to our community. So far, they have managed to reach around to 1,500 plus, more than in young people in 3 years. So now we go to the challenge. Ready? Let's work together to change the lives of many as we create a better future for young people. Challenge accepted? Youth people, you are not gonna work with us to create a better future for young people. Now, if the organization are willing to work with us and create a better future, thank you.
Aratubarije niba abafatanyabikorwa bari abatandukanye bemera gukorana natwe kugira ngo imbogamizi duhura nazo zishireho cyangwa ziveho, barabyemera cyangwa ntibabyemera, bahita babyemera. Turumvikana? Baduhera amashyi ko babyemeye. Thank you so much, Vanessa. First come please. Banzu garuke gatoya. Yes. On behalf of all these ones, see all these people here, I want to thank you for, like you said that you spoke a lot. but thank you for speaking a lot of necessary information. Mumera amashi koko atuvugiye byinshi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Arabivuze byose bikubiye n'ubyo mu mukino batugaragarije bigaragaza imbogamizi twahoze duhura nazo mbere ya SOS na YouthCan na Partner Rwanda byose arabituvugiye nanone. Ageze aho atubwira aho tugeze. Ariko nanone once we are done, iyo tubanze kumara kino cyiciro tukabona za certificates, it doesn't mean ko tugezeyo 100%. Dufite bwa bumenyi yego, ariko hari imbogamizi duhura nazo nkuko babigaragaje mu kino. And so nazo arazituvugiye. Asoza bagaragaza yuko ese baremeranya natwe nk'urubyiruko ko bukomeze kudukora ubuvugizi kugira ngo nazo tuzirenge. Babigaragaza neza bamanika amaboko hejuru kangira ngo mbashimire. Okay. Hari aho mbona batabyishimiye. Are you okay with them? Are you okay with us? Turi kumwe? Turi kumwe? Mubingaragarize noneho amashi muyakomera hejuru cyane. Great. Thank you so much. So Vanessa, your messages were delivered and thank you for the great job you've done. It's not easy to make such a presentation in such a shortest period of time. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity and welcome our partner who was not here, who didn't start with us. He was, but she is with us right now, the Managing Director, Zone Corporation. You can wave to the group. Murakoze cyane, mumpera amashi. Hey, they haven't seen you. You can just wave to the team. All right, thank you so much. The Zone Corporation, just this year, they've been able to provide 4 jobs to our 4 youth in terms of the electrical domain, and we thank you for that. That's why we have different partners. You've heard we're talking about DHL, we are talking about many others, Harambe. They help us in different ways. Actually, some of the challenges that these youth are talking about, we're trying hard to address them, and we are not doing it alone, but with different stakeholders, those that you see here, and those who have not been able to come here. But still, more effort is highly required. Nkuko babivuze urubyiruko tarahanirwa rwinshi, imbogamizi ziracyahari nubwo tugerageza, ariko turizera yuko together we will make it. Maybe one thing I won't forget to emphasize, Vanessa yavuze kuri Youth Link. Youth Link nabonye urubyiruko abajeni benshi mutayizi, ariko nukuvuga ngo nubwo tuvuga ko dufite imbogamizi, hari platform aho usibye urubyiruko rwo mu Rwanda twenyine duhuriraho n'abandi mu bihugu bitandukanye. What we think are the challenges izo tubona nk'imbogamizi, ahubwo tujyoyinize natwe tukarujyaho. Izo mbogamizi ahubwo twasanga ari ibisubizo byinshi, sibyo? Turumvikana? Icyambere na amakuru umbahaye amakuru. Nabonye abaha ntabwo mubizi ko Youth Link irahari, kandi ya YouthCan nayo, ubwo nukuvuga ngo bari yababizi mubegere kugira ngo twese izo twita imbogamizi ahubwo turasanga hari ibisubizo byinshi. Thank you so much. Allow me also inform you that online we have Beware Partner Rwanda members, and Machaz Inga is here, but also Salvatore is online, is following, and I think from there he's our great ambassador into all this that we are going through. Arimo arakurikirana kugira ngo amenye ibyo turimo kandi atubere umuvugizi mwiza. So in brief, I would like to move to the next item on the agenda, and I would love to take the honor and request Mr. George Gakuba, the head of programs, head of projects and RBM, to come and take us through the next session. Mumumpera amashi kugira ngo atwakire afite ubwuzu. Murakoze cyane.
Thank you very much, Fred. Our today's MC, dear guest of honor, and the guests from ministries and government institutions. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the following key delegates to the panel that is going to start shortly. I will kindly request Mr. Robert Mwesigwa, the Executive Secretary of National Youth Council, to kindly move in front. Mr. Joffrey, the advisor to the Director General Rwanda TVET Board, you are kindly requested to move forward. Miss Inga, Project Manager, BIVE in Rwanda. You're all most welcome. And I'm happy that I've been given this opportunity to moderate this session. I think we've seen a lot during the sketch, during the Vanessa's presentation. We've got a lot of issues that are faced by the young people. So I would like us to start from there. My question is, based on the challenges raised by the young people themselves in the play, in the presentation, what should be done collaboratively to support these young people to access decent jobs in Rwanda? I'll start with the ES, and then probably Inga, and then lastly to Mr. Joffrey.
Okay, thank you so much, the moderator. First of all, I take this opportunity to thank SOS for inviting the Ministry of Youth also to participate in this graduation of the YouthCan. Again, I thank Vanessa for the good presentation about the challenges and recommendations raised by young people. This is very, very, very interesting. Because as much as they're raising these issues, the challenges and recommendations, then that means we are going to get the permanent solution. This means because they are coming up with their own recommendations. Having identified the challenges, then this means young people can. So on the so Ministry y'Urubyiruko naje magarariye Ministry of Youth, ariko nkuko babivuze, I'm Executive Secretary of the National Youth Council, which is under the Ministry of Youth. Ubundi inama y'igihugu y'urubyiruko ishinzwe abantu bari aha bose, cyane ikabe implementing policies, strategies za ministry. So in a collaboration with the government, let me talk about, I'm going to Ministry of Youth, and I'm talking about now the government. How can we address a problem of unemployment? Changwa se inzego za leta zakona zite nabikorera. One, Vanessa has raised very, very interesting points. Ichambere nuko all these government institutions, let it be the Ministry of Youth, let it be MIFOTRA, Ministry of Education, everybody as the government is concerned with the problem of unemployment, which is rising day and day. When you look at the National Strategic Transformation, changwa se NST1, tumaze imyaka 7 turimo ku ikirimo gikomeye cyane kuri skills development and employment, nuko twese as the government tugomba gushakira igisubizo ku kibazo cha unemployment, whereby we are targeting every year ko twabona nibura imirimo irenze ibihumbi bingahe mifotora 214 njya no tugeze. So impamvu je kubivuga nuko all this government no reka nje muri wenda gato ya nka ministry cyo dukora twebwe, cyo dukora it is all about advocating. Advocacy tuyikora dute? One, ndaza kuvuga with relevant examples in our programs dukorana. Advocacy tuzikora in the job mainstreaming with government institutions. Nukuvuga ibigo bya leta byose bifite amahirwe atandukanye, yaba Ministry of Agriculture, yaba Ministry of Infrastructure n'izindi ministeri. ziba zifite opportunities. Icyo turimo gukora kuri youth employment strategy dukorana na Mifotura head department uri hano, nuko how are we going to tap into these opportunities ziri muri government, ariko nanone bigomba kujyana nanone na skills nuko Vanessa bivuze, alignment of skills acquired from schools and the opportunities are within the government institution cyangwa se private sector. This is very very important. Ngira ngo ibyo aba Minedikira za kubivugaho. So nk'ubu Minister of ndashaka gutanga ingero muri Minister of Youth what we have done. Nshimira yuko abakoze presentation hano abanyeshuri. Like now we have Youth Connect ongoing. The Youth Connect Awards. Numvishe hano hari na beneficiary wayo wavuze. We are now today targeting urubyiruko rugera kuri today aho mvugira they graduated yesterday urubyiruko 240 aba 240 b'urubyiruko baza muri Youth Connect Awards n'abantu dukura mu nzego zibanze nuko mwabibonye hano, abana ba prayinga at the sector level. Actually Youth Connect Awards this year twayikuye ku kagari. You know why? We are having over 10,000 by Youth Connect Awards kuva 2001. Ariko of course bamwe baragurowinze na abacuruzi. We have people in Zimbabwe bari muri agriculture, we have people in South Africa muri IT banyuze muri Youth Connect Awards 2001. So ikibazo cyavuze ngo how can young people so aho batuye could reaching out a very big number of Youth Connect Awards. This year tujya mu mirenge itandukanye, then to rolling out online, abantu bakaprayinga ku kagari bakajya ku murenge, and we could allow these young people the panels batoranye imishinga yo tuzawadinga ko abara aba youth. So ku murenge the youth coordinator, the National Youth Council coordinator would be the part of the selecting committee kugira ngo nibura bibonemo. So we've been selecting kugira ngo tuze kwa wadinga from the sector level ngibyo partners project yakoze, then ubu tuje ku national level. The best awardee will be getting 25 million. Kandi uyu munsi dufite 240 bamaze iminsi Musanze muri boot camp. So apart from 25 million kuwa mbere, then 15, 10, abandi bose bazasigara we shall be awarding them 1 million. That's a lot of money. Tubakura kubera projects, they pitch their projects, bakasesinga feasibility, and this is really, niba umuntu ashobora kugira an idea, then you come up with a project that you own it. So again the ongoing challenges Vanessa was talking about. But at least if you have 1 million at the seed capital to your project watekereje uga pitching, you become among 200, then that's good money for the beginning. Not so much money ariko nyango abara amafaranga ashimishije. Let me talk about another project. Actually, with RTB, we are having what you call road maintenance. Iyi murimo kuvuga by'abantu bakiritse amashuri, dufite project imwe ku abana bava muri IPRCs. Mostly those who are having muri engineering. We are also having road maintenance fund. We have been targeting 27 districts. We are having more than 300 beneficiaries. Banyura muri iyo that program. So we are also responding mu byukuri si ministeri ya youth cyangwa National Youth Council babikora. Icyo naberekaga ni the collaboration should be between the government institution at the same time the private sector. Now we are working with WASAC. Turimo gushaka ngira ngo bamaze kwa prayinga urubyiruko rwo gukora imiyoboro y'amazi. Ariko we are targeting those young people bafite izo skills. Just because ibyo Vanessa yavugaga nibura nibyo ngira ngo ni project ivuga nibura people should have some minimum skills zijyanye na opportunities ziri ku isoko ry'umurimo. So that's how we work. Ngira ngo nibyo Vanessa yavuze that is very very important, and we are addressing this. Ibyo kugira the how do we involve the private sector to have the round table discussions on opportunities involving the private sector itself. I think we have been having this across the country, it's what we call career fair, where we also bring the private sector. Abachuruzi nibi mwakoze actually almost the same. So tukavuga say, this is our young people. We have them, they have these skills. What do we have for them? Either private sector. Then we discuss. Then at the same time we get the internships. Babaha internship, what the boy was, Eric yatwerekaga hano. At the end of the day, bakabona some other opportunities. So ndabakangura wo mujyi wa Kigali, we are having this one on 14th this month. Kan Kigali aho tuzaba dufite career fair, tuzahuza private sector and the youth. Bakaganira, bakabaha opportunities. Ariko. Okay. Maybe if I have another opportunity, I actually was kubasaba. But I think what is being done as the collaboration of the government, the private sector, is not enough, but at least something is coming up with a solution. Niba tushobora kugira round tables, tukashobora kugira those opportunities, road maintenance, tukashobora kugira ibyo bya, I think mifoturiyaza no kuvuga kuri internship we are trying to develop with them, ibyo Vanessa yavuze bya volunteerism. To make sure each and every cell level we have a youth volunteer. We are launching this abaturuka mu karere ka Rwamagana and Nyagatare. We are launching this very soon. Turashaka gufata nibura 50 volunteers mu karere ka Nyamasheke na Nyagatare. Nyamasheke ni ukubera the poverty na karere kari mu burere bukennye cyane. Nyagatare nako na karere kari mu burere bufite abaturage benshi. We are having this opportunity turimo kuvuga n'uturere ariko byose it's all about information. You people urubyiruko ruraha youth ring ikintu gikomeye cyane information. Nibi turimo kuvuga uturere turabifite. We are having 50 young people for volunteerism Nyagatare, then Nyamasheke. Ku volunteering, and we shall be giving them a stipend of some little money babafasha. Bazaba bakora no muri private sector companies. Turimo gushaka private sector companies nibura tubaye ka stipend can transport, but at the same time nabo bagira icyo batanga kuri private sector. So I think what is very very important is to have the information. Ni icyo kintu gikomeye cyane. Otherwise things are being done. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Batwamushimira cyane. Thank you very much. I think I will just go a little bit because Inga missed some of the statements made by the AS on the question that we raised. The executive secretary was saying that there are some works that has been done already collaboratively with other ministries, definitely not them alone. So they've started, like, the Youth Connect is already there. There is also another one he mentioned lastly regarding the volunteerism, that they are creating 50 opportunities to the young people to volunteer in the 2 districts as a pilot that will be rolled out to all the districts later on. And also the youth camp that is currently going on, where they will be selecting 240 young people, and then they will be providing a seed capital to them. But the winners, that is the top first person, will get 25 million. The second one, I think 15, another one 10, another one 5, and then others that participated in that reached to that level will be getting 1 million each. So all those are the initiatives that have been done through Ministry of Youth and even other ministries. So that is a brief wrap up that he mentioned. So we go now to you the same question: what should be done collaboratively? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, George, and colleagues here on the panel. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Inga, and obviously I'm not Rwandan. I'm coming from Germany. I came to Rwanda 5 years ago in charge of development cooperation. And I met many people from the government, Faustin especially, who was a close partner for me, and RTB as well, Mineduc, whatever. So I can tell you some things from my German perspective coming here from a very rich and strong country, Germany, which is very professional in the TVET training, especially the dual training, which means in Germany the students are 70% at the companies. They are also hired by the companies, not by schools. And the companies pay them a salary, even for the 3 years training. So, and free 30% they will go to school. It's maybe 1 or 2 days per week where they go to school out from the companies. So it's completely different here in Rwanda. The thing that we had to learn, and I think Germany tried to establish the dual system here in Rwanda like more than 10 years ago, but it was very difficult. Of course, you can't compare Rwanda with Germany. The private sector is not that strong. You don't have so many companies where you can send the students. You have many students. So this is the challenge that Rwanda has, that we as development partners have, to build the bridge between the young people and the companies. So what I realized was that the private sector was not convinced about this dual system. They were asking us, why should we take the youth? We take them when they are finished with school, when they graduated, then you can send them. But the other way, they complained about the skills they got from the TVET schools. And this was the point where we as Germans, but also even the Swiss Development Corporation, Belgium and so on, jumped in. And now we are trying together to establish a strong TVET system here in the country. The first step, of course, was to find companies to take our students. And it took us a lot of efforts to go there again and again. And the first question was, what are you giving us that we are taking your students? So we do you a favor to take them. But then we explained again and again, no, it's the other way around. You are producing your future staff. You also have to invest. So this was a long way, but finally, after 6 years within this project, we really made it. We found enough companies where we could place our students. 100% of these companies are satisfied at the end with this approach, even though we don't pay them. Now sometimes they are calling us, when are you sending us the new students? We want to continue. But then we said, okay, this project is over now. Now it's up to Rwanda, to SOS, maybe to continue this approach. So it's a slow but fruitful development within the private sector of this approach. And now they realize, okay, we have efforts. We get really the stuff that we need with our skills that we need. Of course, they have to invest also time, equipment, consumables for the training, but at the end, they are paid out because they have really good stuff. So another thing was, from my development partner perspective, we offered several courses for free to students. And maybe like we offered for 40 people. We selected those 40 people, but on the first day, only 20 showed up. And then we were asking why? Why don't they take this opportunity? And this is what goes out to you to change, not you in person, to your brothers, sisters, friends, wherever, to change the mindset, to grab every opportunity you can get, to stay focused, to bring it to an end, and then you have the best opportunities for your future. And let me say one final word in the cooperation with the Rwandan government. You can really be proud of this government. They are really strong to achieve benefits for the youth of the Rwandan youth, and they push us development partners to do more and to invest. So these are good preconditions, but it's still a long way, of course. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Inga. Twese twabyumvishe? Okay, mu ncamake wenda nasubiramo kugira ngo twese tubyumve. Nuko yatangiye Inga avuga mu Budage kuntu bimeze. Avuga ko bateye imbere cyane, leta yabishyigikiye cyane, cyane cyane na private sector zaho cyangwa se ibigo byikorera, kufata abanyeshuri bakabashyira mu bigo byabo kandi bakanabishyura muri cya gihe cyo kwimenyereza. So baba bamaze gutera imbere cyane muri urwo rwego. Avuga n'ibyo bagerageje kuzana mu Rwanda, approach isa nk'iya Germany bazanye mu Rwanda ya dual training, aho twagerageje kugena mu companies nabo na SOS, ariko ukabona companies ntago barimo gusa nkaho babyakira neza. Ariko mu gihe cy'imyaka 6 ubu hari companies rwose zirimo kubyakira neza, kubishima kandi no kwakira abanyeshuri SOS training. Ikindi asorejeho kinakomeye mu gushimira leta y'u Rwanda, ngo tugomba kuyishimira cyane kuko ifite ibigambi myiza ku rubyiruko, kandi opportunities zose cyangwa uburyo bwose bubonetse leta y'u Rwanda igenda ishishikariza urubyiruko kugira ngo bajye muri izo gahunda zo kwiteza imbere. Ndumva muri make ari ibyo avuze, ndumva twasoreza murakoze. Kanje kuri Geoffrey from RTB. Ese, what should we do collaboratively without leaving anyone, any partner, any organization behind? What should we do to support these young people access decent jobs? Thank you.
Thank you very much, the moderator. I think even life itself, just to live, there is a collaboration. You can't just survive single-handedly. So even life itself needs a collaboration. Even the setup, the morphology of the body needs lots of systems in the body to work. So even having the standard of living out here needs a collaboration. So when I come back to the question, from our own perspective, as the skilling part, we do collaboration. We have our DPs here, whom we work with. We have the sister ministries that we work with on a daily basis. So what we can do from the experiences, from the presentations, from the play, even the Vanessa's presentation, the whole scenario of employability now is coiled around the skills. If you don't have the required skills, the private sector will actually reject you. So this is where we tip in as the TVET board and the Ministry of Education. So we saw the percentage of unemployment coming up to 18%. This is very high. And when you analyze the causes of the high rate of unemployment in the country, the skills mismatch is ranking among the best causes. So, as TVET board, according to the transformation of the country, even the globe, the world is being run by technologies. The way we work, the world of work has typically changed from the usual ones that we used to have in some years back. So we are being controlled by technology. So we need to change the way we live to adapt to the technology. So adaptation to the new technology that drives the world is causing lots of unemployment because we don't have the necessary skills to adapt to the new technologies. So what we are doing to now to have our footing on the same pace with the technology, we have reviewed our curricula. We have the curricula that we use in training. So we've reviewed our curricula to align it with what the labor market needs. So in TVET, you find elsewhere the curricula is being taught for almost 5 to 10 years, not changing. But in TVET, that one can't be possible. For example, if I may give an example in automobile. In automobile, if you train someone, mechanics, the engine that was used, for example, 5 years back, you see the brands of the vehicles that are being produced these days. A mechanic that went through a school in 5 years back is not relevant now. So there is always a need to change. So we constantly review our curricula to align them with the labor market. So when we review the curricula, we can't do it alone. We need the private sector. We invite the private sector who are in that field. For example, if it's in the automobile, we invite people in that field. Hotel or hospitality and tourism, we invite those people in the field. Please, just come, tell us, what do you need now currently at work? What type of skills do you need? What type of employees do you actually need? They tell us, we need A, B, C, D. These are the skills that we need to perform our work. So please, we are preparing the curricula to train these people. Take a hand. They are always on board. Whenever we are trying to develop new curricula, we are always having the private sector with us. And when it comes to the assessment, we can't assess. I don't have expertise in all the fields that we train people in. So we call the field people. We call the companies. Please, can you assess our learners? Are they having the skills that are up to the standard that you need? So this is already a collaboration with the private sector. Again, we are training the youth. So we can't be training the youth without the ministry. And we are training people, we are giving skills that will help them to get jobs or to create their own jobs. These are the things we can't work alone. We have the Ministry of Labor and we have the RDB. We have the Chief Skills Office from RDB. They help us in assessment of what the current jobs needed out there. This is, for example, we may be training in these fields, but there is also another field that we are not tackling. Just take an example. We have ongoing projects, the railway. And we, as a country, are planning to have the railway being extended to Rwanda. Do we have technicians to work there? We are developing airports, even stadiums. Lots of technologies are needed in those sectors. Do we have people to work there? So that's how we work with the relevant institutions and ministries. For example, RDB, through Chief Skills Office and Sector Skills Councils. They do the assessment. What are the current labor market needs? What are the current occupations that are needed? Then if they identify that, please, though you have technicians, for example, in construction, you have everywhere in the automobile, somewhere, but there is another sector where the world needs people. This is the new occupation that is trending globally. So we need the skills there. What do? We go back on a drawing board. We design a curricula for this specific sector. We try to look for staff, trainers to teach, such that because we are in a world, and when the ball is rolling, we can't say I'm aside. You need to go with that. So we need involvement of everyone through that. The extent you find that, though we are trying to go with the current transformation, but we don't have the capacity to do so, because we don't have the equipment and tools to use while learning. For example, in the TVET sector, we use lots. People are not used to what we call consumables. But when talk of consumables, they are the training materials that are used and they are done. For example, you are training someone to cook. You may find if you bought, for example, one salt maybe in a packet, because this person has never done it before, the quantity this person will use will be different from a professional one. So he will use lots and then it will be over. So we need lots of tools and equipment to use. So we contacted the DPs. This is where our DPs come in to support us, whether in infrastructure, whether in the equipment, whether in tools, and even new systems that are applicable in the rest of the world that we don't have here in Rwanda. So this is what we all do collaboratively. So the next we are trying to address, she talked about the dual training. So we have a practice of workplace learning. Workplace learning was introduced after the analysis of the skills mismatch. We are training people from universities and they are going to the labor market. In the end, they find that the skills they acquired from school is no longer required there. So we introduced workplace learning, such that workplace learning has many forms. Dual training that she talked about is where you have some days at school, other days in the industry. If you have a year, 6 months you are at school, other 6 months you are in the industry. This is the dual training. So when you are learning in such a situation, you are able to notice that these are the skills needed in the labor market. In the end, after completing your studies, you're already fitting in the labor market. 2 is what we call IBT, industrial-based training. Industrial-based training means that this time around, we don't have learners at school. They are completely based in the industries. And what we require, we look for the instructors in the industry. If it's in the hotel, we look for someone in the hotel who will be training these people. That's another part of workplace learning. Another one is RPL, the recognition of prior learning. Many people here have different skills, but not all of them went through school. That's a reality. And when it comes to recognition, we recognize that you have these skills. You people, you all go to garages, don't you? When you see people in the garages, there are very many, and they can perform everything concerning a car, but they never gone to school, but they have the skills. So what we do, in terms, that's our contribution to employment. We recognize that they have these skills. Recognition of prior learning. They acquired these skills before. So we assess them. If we find they have the skills, we give them the certificate of competence. We assure them that you know these skills. So this is what we do collaboratively. Very many other aspects that we deal in, but because of the shortage of time, we can't say everything concerning this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Geoffrey. I think I would suggest, due to the interest of time, I would probably will have 1 or 2 questions from the audience, especially young people. 1 or 2, and then the panelists will be responding to those questions, and then we'll be wrapping it up from that. Is it okay, Mr. MC?
abajene uko bitagaragara muri imbaraga z'igihugu mubigaragaze ndeba abajene aho murakoze cyane ngira ngo mwakurikiye se twabashe gukurikirana byumvikanye neza aha noneho ubusanzwe nge ni n'umwarimu kandi abarimu buriya ntabwo ari twe dutanga twenyine ntabwo tuvuga twenyine ahubwo duha nabo twigisha kugira ngo nabo twumve niba hari ibyo bashaka gusobanukirwa sibyo noneho bano bayobozi bacu ibyo batubwiye byose twabyumvise kandi twabagaragarije ibyo dutekereza byose twashaka ko babimenya none mu munota umwe gusa ndaha turaha amahirwe amwe umuntu umwe hari icyo namwe mwumva mwababaza babasobanurira mudasobanukiwe mu munota umwe gusa umuntu umwe gusa ukuboko ndashaka nkurebe byihuse okay reka mwegere no umuntu umwe wenyine nongeyeho n'undi umwe ubu yo no umuhungu ubu ndongeraho umukobwa right gisobanutse cyumvikane bagusubize vuba nabandi twumvireho murakoze
Hello guys, my name is Salomo Imanirakoze. I'm coming from Gasabo. My question asks that cyangwa mvuge mu kinyarwanda ikibazo cyanjye kirabaza mbese izi certificate kubona zemewe na Rwanda TVET board icyo ni kimwe icya kabiri nk'umuntu abaye afite umushinga ashaka gukora nuwe yabonamo support
umuhamashi twabanza tukagisubiza cyangwa tujye ku kindi aha umukobwa Vanessa yari hari undi mukobwa ndabona nta okay hari uri hano Vanessa reka tumwirengagize kuko we twamuhaye igihe byinshi yabitubwiye
mwiriwe neza amazina yanjye nitwa Umuhoza Trifine ikibazo mfite kirabaza ngo ntago urubyiruko rwose rugira amahirwe yo kujya muri iriya Youth Connect kandi hari abantu benshi baba bafite imishinga itandukanye ese abatagira ayo mahirwe yo kujya muri Youth Connect ariko bafite iyo mishinga bo baca hehe
murakoze cyane sinzi icyambere cyajyanaga na ngira ngo abo bireba biyumviye moderator wadufasha murakoze
murakoze cyane I think for Inga question number 1 was raised by Solomon regarding the certificates that are going to be awarded today. The question was, are they recognized by RTB, Rwanda TVET board? To respond to that, probably I'll give the time to Geoffrey and probably Inga if you need to add something. But these certificates you are getting today, certificate mugiye kubona uyu munsi n'iz'icyiciro bita short term course. Turabizi short term courses cyangwa course, sibyo? Short term course rero bitewe n'amahame RTB ishyiraho ntabwo iratangira kuzemera cyangwa se ngo zijye ku rwego ku buryo wayipresentinga mu kazi ikagira ubwo buremere nk'ubw'umuntu warangije kaminuza cyangwa se warangije za courses zindi nka dual training tuvuga cyangwa long term course certificate ubonye. Iyi ngiyi rero muyiga mu gihe cy'amezi 3. Izi ni general modules twagiye nka SOS n'abafatanyabikorwa twongeraho kugira ngo zifashe urubyiruko ibyo mutkoze mushobore se kubishakira isoko, ese mushobora kubigurisha. Ni additional component yiza kuri zia long term courses. Numva ari icyo navuga, ariko RTB atwongereraho then na Inga. I was saying that this is the certificates that they are getting today. They are certificates from got from the short courses that they were trained in. So that's why it is not at that standard level of RTB. So that was my response, but still you can, I don't know if...
Maybe to add on this, yes, it's not recognized by RTB, but in general, our courses, it's our strong favor to work together with RTB to get our curriculum recognized by them, and then to offer in the other courses to our students really as certificates from RTB. But maybe in this case, this was only a short course, as George mentioned, but on this certificate, you have 2 strong logos. You have the logo from SOS, which is a really strong and recognized partner here in Rwanda, but also you have the German Corporation logo on this certificate. So I think many people know how strong and reliable Germany is. So with these 2 logos, our certificate, I think it's also strong enough for you to get forward with it. Thank you.
murakoze. Ngira ngo wenda n'ibi nabyo hari igihe hajya hagira urujijo hanze hano. Uriya arabajije ati rwose izi certificate se twabonye cyangwa tugiye kubona zaba ziri recognized na RTB? Mu by'ukuri natwe dufite short courses. Short courses zitangwa kugeza ubu dufite za mezi 6, ariko nta gikomeye kiba gihari. Icyo biba bisaba ni inzego zitanga ayo mahugurwa kugira ngo zitwegere, katwegera bavuga ati dore ngibi ibyo duteganya gutanga, noneho twe tugakora assessment y'ibikenewe. None icyo gihe iyo murangije iyo short course muhabwa intuziri recognized. Ariko nkuko yabivuze ati iriho logo ebyiri zikomeye, nabyo ni ibyerekana ko ubwo bumenyi bufite. Noneho nukenera kuba recognized na RTB, nababwiye icyo twita recognition of prior learning, sibyo? We niba ubwo bumenyi bufite ukaba koko iburangije kwiga ubyumva neza, uzaze wa applying mu byo twita recognition of prior learning, tusuzume ubwo bumenyi ufite, nidusanga ubufite koko tuguhe certificate of competence nkuko nabisobanuye. Wenda nabivuze mu ndimi z'amahanga, ariko ni icyemezo kigaragaza ko ufite ubwo bumenyi. N'indi ntambwe rero ntuvuge ngo nuko wenda RTB itagize ite, ariko n'indi ntambwe ushobora gutera ku giti cyawe cyangwa n'undi wese wagufasha. Murakoze.
Rakoze cyane. Inga, did you get everything he said? He was saying that it is upon the institution that offers those training. They can reach out to RTB for the certificate recognition, and even the young people themselves. They can approach RTB for certifying that training at the level of RTB. So that is possible as well. Tudatiza numva najya ku kibazo cya kabiri kirango cyatanzwe na Sandrine. Izina Sandrine? Okay. Yararimo abaza ati Trifine. Sorry. Yararimo abaza ati urubyiruko rwose, and this is addressed to the ES, urubyiruko rwose ntago rubona amahirwe yo kujya muri Youth Connect. Ese nabo kandi bafite imishinga ngo yumvikana imeze neza ariko nibagira amahirwe yo kujya muri Youth Connect. Ese niki nka Ministry of Youth mwakora kugira ngo nabo batabonye amahirwe yo kujyayo nabo bagerweho nayo mahirwe? Murakoze.
Rakoze moderator, ngira ngo ari Trifini ari na no waje mbere bose bafite ikibazo kimwe cyitwa access to finance. Access to finance kugira ngo bashobore kuzamura imishinga yabo cyangwa to capitalize their projects. Ibyo buvuga nibyo nababwiye yuko Youth Connect started in 2001. It has been ongoing bageze nko muri 90,000 n'abantu bake cyane, nanone nabo bya a solution ku rubyiruko rwose muri rusange. Mu rubyiruko rero bose baraha, umuntu wese uweje urubyiruko mu kibazo ufite ni iki yarakubwira ati ni capital. Nicyo kibazo cyahaba, ni capital. Ariko mbere yuko waza capital na yibaza atari ko uyu mushinga we niwo. Buriya kuko attrition rate y'umushinga y'urubyiruko is very high, over 75%. Nuko urupfu rw'imishinga y'urubyiruko urugenda ruzamuka. The mortality rate iri hejuru cyane. Kubera iki rero? Kubera yuko burya niba uyu munsi wabonye certificate ko hari ibyo wize, ugomba kubihuza n'ibyo ugiye gukora. It is the value chain, the whole ecosystem. Ariko niba wumva uti ngereye amafaranga, what have you acquired muri ibyo twize uyu munsi kugira ngo bihuze n'amafaranga? Ikibazo tugira muri youth ni icyo ngicyo. Habamo ibintu umuntu azi sinjyamo no muri presentation Vanessa yabigaragaje no gutekereza harya uyu mushinga ndawutangiza n'amafaranga ngahe, how much? Ubundi wazo turabimenyereye wazo urubyiruko tumushinga, it's a very good project, how much do you need? 20 million. Batangira kuri 20 and above. Nta uvuga 500,000. Aya ni 20 and above. So ngira ngo mbere yuko dushaka na the capital, the financial muscle yo gufasha imishinga, tugomba no creating trust kuri financial institutions izarizo zose. Twebwe nk'urubyiruko ni nacyo kibazo dufite. Buriya hari products igisubizo ndi bubahe, ndaza ko umuntu wibuze kubasubizaho na nabo basubirize hano, ariko abayibaje nibagera hanze bamubaze. Ariko cyashaka kwereka ni financial trust rero ugomba creating. Yabivuze Vanessa ati BDF itanga 75% of the grant, 25% tuyikura hehe. Icyo kibazo baraza kugisubiza, ndabereka umuntu wibuze kubasubiza icyo kibazo. Ariko icyo nshaka kubereka nuko mbere yuko dutekereza the capital, the muscle of the capital bwo mushaka, ariko n'umushinga n'ibyo wize, the skills kubihiriza hamwe kugira ngo ubone the loan you are talking about. Naho ubundi nayo urayibona abajene kadubabwiza ukuri, there is no government cyangwa umuntu wari wese uzaguha amafaranga yose. Clearly no kwisi naho biba. Ibintu byose ugomba kubona bijyanye n'amafaranga hari icyo usabwa gukora. Icyambere ni the skills wize. Icyakabiri ariko agomba kuba na personal engagement ku mafaranga uzabona. Na buriya niriya grant baguha kugira ngo uzagere kuri grant, hari icyo usabwa burya. You need to create a project, ukabaza, ugasoma, there are some criteria ugomba kuzuza kugira ngo ubone niyo grant. So however much you are talking about the capital, the what, ariko mumenye ko ari nibyo musabwa. So nka government rero kugira ngo mbabwire yuko muzabona amafaranga kwera projects, uriya mugabo nahaguruke mu murebe aze kubasubiza. My colleague from BDF. Nidusohoka kubera yuko dukorana nidusohoka muze kumubaza impamvu binatinda kugira ngo umuntu abone amafaranga muri BDF. Araza kubafasha kubisobanura nuko adafite umwanya, otherwise we have given him an opportunity akabivugira hano, ariko I mean nka government imbere yuko mujya babwira abandi bafatanya bikora show providing the financial service, reka manze mbere kuwa leta dukorana ushinzwe n'ikigega gishinzwe urubyiruko n'abagore, hanyuma maze aze kubasobanura neza. Ariko before I end, nk'umuntu wa mu rubyiruko reka mbabwire ikindi. Twavuga private sector, kubafasha, twavuga all those opportunities, namwe hari icyo tubasaba. Private sector nayo asetinga iguha umwanya kugira ngo delivering ugomba kugira umusaruro utanga. Niba ugiye no guhanga akazi kawe ushingiye kuri skills wowe ugomba guhanga akazi kajyanye n'igihe nk'uko bagiye babivuga. Ariko natwe ari cyo dusaba kugira ibintu bijyanye na value based. Niba wabonye opportunity muri ya company yabyigishije neza kuri customer care, umuntu akaza akagusanga muri company private sector, company y'umuntu baraha, hanyuma uri kuri telefoni uzamuye ukuguru nk'uko nkuzamuye, no ntabwo ari byo. However much you are trying to contact the private sector, kuri readiness yo kubzobinga urubyiruko rufite some skills, natwe nka ministeri bishinzwe tugomba kuimprovinga no kuri values kugira ngo umuntu ashobore kudeliveringa. It's all about key performing indicators. Ugomba kudeliveringa kugira ngo private sector nawe azamure productivity cyangwa se umusaruro. So nubwo tubivuga dutyo ariko natwe tubasaba ikintu kimwe. The feedback you are getting from the private sector nyibabwire nuko uyu munsi uri gutangira akazi wenda saa 2, Monday this person as a saa 2, when Tuesday akaza saa 2, Thursday akaza saa 2, after 2 months Friday ntaboneka. What happened? Ati narwaye, arwara gatatu mu kwezi. What do you expect? Kandi uko kurwara ni the other industry we are talking about. So uko tuingaginga private sector nabo badusaba ati n'urubyiruko rwanyu mubabwire babe ready for production. Nawe se wowe ukoze kuwa kane uraye mu kabari ubyutse mu gitondo uzatanga uyo musaruro. So ibyo tuvuga byose ni value chain, nibyo bijyanye na discipline na values, uretse na private sector n'ubuzima tubamo bwa buri munsi uko yabivuze. We are requested and we are supposed also to have the values zatuma tuzamura umusaruro n'icyizere abantu batugirira. So byose tugume tubitekerezo. Thank you so much.
Murakoze cyane.
For the interest of bringing on board our colleagues from Region Office and Inga to briefly assess what ES was saying. I think he started by saying our young people should be develop something related to value chain or ecosystem, matching the skills you have with the available employment in the field. And, you know, even the projects that you develop should also be reflected by what you were trained in. You should probably be trained in the welding, and then you start developing a project in a retail, you know, retail shop. So those are not matching skills. That is one. Two, we should also create what we call trust. Trust creation among the preferential financial institutions or banks and the microfinances, so that they have that trust to give us loans as young people. Another one mentioned deliverables at the workplace when we are employed as young people. What do we represent at the work? First of all, our deliverables should be value-based, including customer service. You had a sketch here. You saw what happened. So that is one. Two, again, he shared the feedback from the private sector federation. Values portrayed by the young people at the workplace. That is one. Two, discipline. Three, another one is the young people should be ready for production. When you are hired, when you are given that opportunity, you should be ready for production within that company or organization. So in brief, that is what he mentioned. But again, he referred the young people to Daniel. Daniel is a representative from BDF. He represented CEO of BDF. So I would suggest, for the interest of time, you at individual level, you can kindly meet him. And also, Daniel, if possible, you can share the contact with the young people around here. Thank you very much.
Murakoze mbongera amashi. Yes, ibyiza abayobozi bacu turi kumwe nabo hano, and ibibazo byose twari dufite bagiye babyumva, ariko ndabizi yuko we still have them, and they are always here for us. Ndasaba ko baguma aho ngaho mu kanya nkagira abandi mpamagara kugira ngo tugende mu kindi gikorwa gikurikiyeho, ariko turashima yuko inama yacu irimo igenda neza, kandi ntekereza yuko twagaragaje imbogamizi duhura nazo nk'urubyiruko, ariko nanone tugatanga n'inama kandi bazemeye. Ntekereza yuko urimo gufata imyanzuro y'inama arimo arabifata neza. Okay. So allow me also request the National Director of SOS Children's Villages Rwanda, Mr. Jean Bosco, to join the team. But I will request maybe you can rise on your feet. You can stand a bit because we don't have enough seats, but also to stretch up as well. Maybe you can join the team here if possible. I think the RDB representative is outside. I think he'll be joining us. Okay. All right. Thank you. Also, the RTB representative, I think, is already with us. The BWay representative, she's already there. The Ministry of Youth representative is with us. The Minicorps Company representative, please join these wonderful people here. The BDF representative, please step forward and join these wonderful people right here. Allow me also request the Zone Corporation Rwanda representative, please to step forward as well. Do we have Mr. Jonathan? Okay, Manicops. And lastly, I'll request the HR manager for Simba Supermarket to join the team here. Okay. Ayomashi hari icyavuze. Yes. Nabandi twabakiriye in the same spirit. And so, Mr. Benjamin, I think you pass to me this. Okay. Abajene twayivuze neza, inama yagenze neza, and the minutes have been taken, your recommendation is captured, and now the celebration, the graduation event. Bari buhamagare umwe umwe kugira ngo aze bamuhe certificate yiwe, ariko ubwo ngira ngo ndaha mikro buri umwe agende amfasha gusoma uwo afitiye certificate.
So, kugira ngo tubashe gufata amafoto reka mufashe. Ubwo turahera kuri Tuyisenge Theodete.
Amashi atambuka.
N'uwamahoro Latifa abe yitegura. Ubwo abafotora urakoze cyane. Uwamahoro Latifa Muhamashi Simba.
Sabwe kumwenyura bagufata agafoto kugira ngo
Lionel Fesi nawe abe yitegura. Lionel Fesi nawe uri hafi. Ndende. Na Ange Sabine nawe bari hafi.
Mwabampera amashi hagati aho.
Agafoto. Ange Sabine. Ange Sabine. Ange Sabine ntaho ari? Hariho. Mediatrice Tumukunde nawe bayitegura.
Yeah, such a nice smile. Mwamumera amashi? Yes.
I try now. I think it's an easy name, Mr. Dieudonné Habumugisha.
Very good. Habumugisha, come. Okay. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Christella. Aimé Christella. Thank you. Sandrine niyo gushimirwa. Nawe abari hafi. Sandrine niyo gushimirwa.
Abantu mwimanya amashi rwose. Yes. That's wonderful, Sandrine. Smile, God loves you.
Mumuhamashi Sandrine. Congratulations. Rosemary up. Ya Saint Rugira nawe ari hafi. Ya Saint Rugira. Nawe hari? Ihute ni wa mustari wacu. Clap for a local star.
Oh yes. Bamuhamashi rwose.
So nagira ngo mu byubahiro byanyu guest of honor mudufashe muduhere impamyabumenyi Emmanuel Mvuyekure. Emmanuel Mvuyekure ntaho hari?
Shiramo akabaraga nk'umusore wangu nk'umujene.
Umusore wishimiye kurangiza amasomo ye.
Yes.
Ndabona hariyo nsigaranye ngira ngo ndayitanga ni ya Eric niyo nkuru. Niyo nkuru Eric ari hafi hano. twihanganire dutunganye hano. Thank you so much. I will not delay. Ntabwo ndi batindire cyane. We are coming toward the conclusion of this event. It's fine. We have many partners that have kept coming in. The business companies that are supporting us to employ our youth. Please allow me to clap for all of them once at all. We have, as well as I've told you, we have Rosemary. She's from Uganda. She works for both program Rwanda and Uganda for YouthCan. Thank you so much for your presence and participation and support in organizing this event. Thank you all the staff of SOS here in the room and outside of room for your contribution. So without further delay, I would kindly invite our guest of honor representing the Minister of MIFOTRA to have our closing and your remark. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. As you mentioned, I'm going to deliver this speech on behalf of the Minister of Public Service and Labor. Ariko mbere ndashaka gusaba ko igitekerezo ko kuri pano y'ubutaha twazashyiraho BDF. All these people needs, after getting the skills, they need money. So maybe they will give the contact of Dani, or maybe can have mugihe mwampaye ndafatamo iminota 2 tuyimuhe ahe urubyiruko tips zo kugira ngo babone amafaranga ya BDF. Yeah, thank you. So Danny, get ready. And they are going to account you. So, dear National Director SOS, dear ES National Youth Council, colleagues from government institutions, representative from different development partners, Inga, my friend, who has done a lot in these things of workplace learning in the last 5 years. So all protocol duly observed. And our sister from Uganda, who is also coordinating the intervention in both countries. I'm very happy that I was given this opportunity to present in front of you these closing remarks. So I don't have much to give. Today I was really a recipient of very good presentations, starting from Vanessa, from the so-called entertainment, but for me it was a lesson, and I think it is a lesson for so many, and the good presentations, especially from the previous panel. My colleague ES has given all the messages that I have in my speech in a very well organized manner. So I'm going to give I give a message, the general message, but also have a specific message to the graduates in Kinyarwanda. I'm deeply honored to express our gratitude for the invitation extended to the Minister of Public Service and Labor to join this high-level meeting and graduation ceremony. First of all, allow me to extend our sincere appreciation to the SOS Villages Rwanda and its partner in their role, a vital and critical role in the promotion of employability and youth employment. It is worth mentioning that it is contributing to our national target, as previously mentioned, of creating 1.5 million jobs. That means 214 every year. So, and this, to achieve this target, we need everyone contribution. Although you can think it is not a big number, but from many partners, small numbers can become big number. So we really recognize your contribution. As we gather today to celebrate and congratulate our sisters, brothers who are graduating today, we really recognize their hard work, their auspices, and on this occasion, we really want to congratulate you. I learned a lot in terms of presentation skills from Vanessa. And this is a sign that everyone can have these skills. Vanessa, where is Vanessa? Congratulations. You are a good sign that it is possible. A young lady, a young man can be a good presenter, and everyone, I was really writing everything. So we congratulate you, and we think with young people you can get all these soft skills that we have witnessed from our sister. So my colleague from RTB has been talking about the evolving world, skills, technologies, and the way the labor market is changing over time. I won't come back on it. So it is up to us to go in line with the changing labor market demands. This is what we are doing when we are connecting our graduates, our students with companies. And we call companies to also connect with students. I heard from Inga on the challenge of some investors or employers who've been going very slowly to receiving students for internship. But where do you think you get future workers if you don't contribute to their skills? The private sector contributes 94% the employment in Rwanda. So if you don't contribute in training, don't expect good workers in the future. So it is our responsibility. It is the responsibility of also employers, be it government, be it private sector. If we want future skilled, good workers, we have to contribute. There are skills that you never see in class, but you find them when you go at workplace. So it is our responsibility. I want to remind, but I'll give my message in Kinyarwanda to the graduate. Our graduates, abantu barangije gukora training, babajije ikibazo ngo, does RTB recognize our certificate? What is the most important? Do employers value the skills we have? That would be the most important thing. Ubumenyi mufite abakoresha barabwemera. Sinzi niba hari umuntu wari wakoresha umufundi akamusaba certificate. Simbizi. Igikenewe cyane ni bwa bumenyi. Certificate is just a sign, ntago mbirwanya, ariko igikomeye nuko mushobora kugaragaza ibyo muzi. No kubimenya ni kimwe, ariko no kubigaragaza soft skills ni ikindi. Nta muntu utazi ko Vanessa, she's a very good presenter because she can present it. Nawe ukwiye kugaragaza ko uzi gukora plumbing. Hari kubikora, hari no kubimenya, kubivuga. Soft skills. How can you convince me that you're a good plumber? That's what matters. Don't tell me about certificates. How can you convince me that you can be a good customer relation officer? You saw it in the what they call the game, but I called it a lesson. Nigute wanyereka kushobora kwakira umukiriya neza muri Simba ntago nagusiga. We all know Simba. If they don't have a good customer care, we will change, we won't go there anymore. So if you come with those skills, they will not reject you. They will not ask you certificate. They will see what you know. And I'm not advocating for not trusting certificate, but there is what complement, and what is the most important, n'ubumenyi mufite. I'm giving a message ku rubyiruko. Ubumenyi mufite, certificate zo bazibahaye and it's good, ariko ubumenyi mufite nibwo buzatanga akazi. Mwabonye urugero bakoze muri theatre. So my message ku rubyiruko cyane cyane kubera ko nibaza ko ari mwe dukeneye guha message. Icyambere ndabasaba kugira bwa bumenyi mutize hano, icyo twise soft skills. Bwa bumenyi ugaragaza nyine umukoresha akakugirira icyizere. Ibyo ngibyo most of the time it goes with attitude. Babivuze, you need to have a very good attitude. Imyitwarire mboneza murimo igaragaza ko ukwiye gukora akazi neza, and you convince the employer. Icyo ni ingenzi cyane. Communication skills mujye kubyiga, nta nubwo muzabyigira hano muri training. You need to get these communication skills. Mushobora kubyigira no kuri YouTube. You can learn from YouTube, from wherever. Ukareba how umuntu ukora umugati from, let's say, Ghana. How does he do it, but also how does he communicate about it? Ibyo bintu ntago tubyigira mu ishuri, ariko dushobora gukomeza kubyiga. Learn to do research, or how people who have the same business with you, who have the same trades, abantu bakora nk'ibyo ukora mu bindi bihugu babikora gute. Uzasanga harimo ababikora nabi, ariko ababikora neza uzabigane. It's very important. Resilience. Abantu benshi nibwira yuko bari buze kuganira na BDF, ariko n'ubundi bazacika intege kuko they want to get 20 million in one day. Can't even ES who have millions on his account and a job, he will spend a month learning for an advance in a bank. But you, who don't have a collateral, who don't have anything to convince, you want to get a 20 million in one day. If it takes 2 days, you say BDF yatwimye amafaranga. You must be resilient if you want money. Ntago ushobora kubona amafaranga utayaruhiye. Nibibaho. Kuruha se, it's about what? It's about being able to convince the banker that you deserve it. This is what we call bankable project. So, mugabanye expectations, ahubwo mwongere, how can I say, reliability, mwongere ikintu gishobora gutuma mugirirwa icyizere, and you'll get money. There are people who are getting money from Youth Connect, but it is not something like they get it. It takes many weeks to prove that you need to get that money. Kurubyiruko rwo mu gihugu no muri banki rero, imishinga myinshi ijya muri banki ntago yose ibona amafaranga. Imishinga ibona amafaranga ni ifite ireme bigaragaza ko mu by'ukuri icyo ugiye gukora ntago uzahomba. Ntago bashobora guha amafaranga uzahomba. They must prove that you have a very innovative idea, that it is bankable, that it can help you to grow. Nicyo gihe bazaguha amafaranga. Nibanda kuri ibi bintu kubera ko nkuko umuntu ushinzwe urubyiruko yabivuze kandi arabizi neza, ni ikibazo urubyiruko. You don't want to be resilient, murashaka ibintu byihuse kandi it is controversial. Ahubwo mutegura ikibuga neza kugira ngo mubashe kugira gute gutsinda. I think this is I'm just insisting babivuzeho. Kubashaka amafaranga nyine, kubashaka kuba entrepreneur bisaba kwihangana, bisaba kuba hard working, gukora cyane, kudacika intege. Ibyo ni biranga abantu bashaka. Nkuko mwabikoze muri kwiga, musabwe gukomeza kubikora kugira ngo cyage amasomo wararangije umenyero ufite, ariko niba ushaka kuba entrepreneur bizagusaba gukomeza kwihangana. Niba ushaka gukora bizagusaba kwitwara neza no gukonvincinga abakoresha ko you deserve it. Mindset of excellence nicyo kintu mukwiye kuba mufite. Nta mukoresha uzaguha akazi kubera ifavor. No. Niba nshaka umuntu uzi gukora amazi, ntago nzaza ngo turaziranye. Nzabanza ndebe ko akoze amazi neza kwa X kwa Inga nimbona warayakoze neza you give a job. Niba nshaka gutera irangi nzabanza ndebe kuzi gutera irangi. So this is why you need excellence, kubera ko ari abantu benshi bize nk'ibyo wize bisaba kumenya kubikora neza, ariko nta nicyo bisaba kinini. Just go mujye mukoresha ubushakashatsi. Kuri ubu isi yarabyoroheje. Niba ushaka kureba ukuntu bakora amakaro neza cyangwa irangi neza, jya kuri Google uzabona uko abashinwa babikora, uko abanyamerika babikora, uko Rwanda babikora, noneho ugende wiga how you can make ugira excellence. Kuko ikibazo dufite abantu biga imyuga ariko they don't want excellence. So we need excellence mu byo dukora, otherwise tuzajya shall go to our sister tuzane niba hari uzi kubikora neza. I don't care, icyo nshaka ni umuntu nkorera ibintu neza. You get it? So for sure ndashaka ko mudiringa n'ikintu cyitwa excellence mu byo dukora, mindset ijanye ku gukora ibintu neza kugira ngo mubone akazi, ariko akazi mubonye ntimuhombye abo mugiye gukorera, ahubwo mubateze imbere ku buryo bazumva badashobora kubarekura. Abagiye gukora business namwe muyikore neza, mube innovative, mubashe gutera imbere. This is what the labor market wants. The labor market doesn't want a big number of graduates, but a big number of competent, well-skilled graduates. And I hope ibyo byose mwagize amahirwe yo kubibona while in your training, but I have to insist because I was invited. Mwibuke ko dushinzwe labor market. Turashaka abantu rero bafite ubumenyi. I took much time, but I know it was important to insist kugira ngo abantu bari kubona certificate uyu munsi tuzabe dufite bose bafite imirimo. Minister of Youth, National Youth Council bazabe bari happy ko abantu banyuze aha batari mu mubare w'abantu babaraza ijoro, kubera yuko they got employment, they created the jobs and they are happy. If you are happy, Robert is happy actually. So numva this is my message to you guys. Congratulations. We are happy and proud of you, but this is the beginning. Iyo urangije kwiga izi theory n'udupratike dukeya mwabonye, now this is the beginning. My request to employers, we want every employer, and this is a policy, not a law but a policy. A policy means you will negotiate. Employers from private sector, Simba, and other employers here, employers from government, employers from civil society, employers from development partners. If everyone can take one graduate, how many graduates can get employable skills? So we are going to start soon the campaign to all partners. Just, let's say, I don't know how we package it, but we are working with the Ministry of Youth, RDB, and other institutions to make sure that at least as many as possible, every institution get a graduate and try to teach them. It was a recommendation from Vanessa, but it is also in what we are trying to put in our youth employment strategy. So if every partner here have 1 or 10 interns, you are contributing to employability and you are helping smooth transition, school to work transition. So we hope that this message goes well with our employers from either category, either private or civil society or development partners. So thank you for listening to me. As I conclude, let me reiterate our special appreciation to the SOS Children's Village, Rwanda, different stakeholders here present, partners for being present in this high-level meeting and the graduation ceremony. To the graduates, sisters, and brothers, I wish you success in all your future and endeavors that you are soon starting. Thank you all for your participation. Thank you for your kind attention, and have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, our guest of honor, Mwangera Mashi. I know we're going to have, just a reminder, we have lunch, but we're going to have a photo session. However, the guest of honor suggested that we have someone from BDF have a short session with you. I would be advised. Thank you so much. I'm advised katubanze dufate ifoto, and then the youth can have enough time with the representative from our BDF. Reka nsabe rero babandi bahawe certificate mubanze muze hano mbere yuko abayobozi bahaguruka. Hurry up. Wenda mwihuse. Babandi bafite certificates, hurry up. Mukore nk'abajeni mwihuta cyane kugira ngo only with certificates, kubera yuko umwanya ntago uhagije. Murahagarara hano. All right. Then I will suggest babandi badufashe kuba certificates bo wenda baraza kudufasha baze bahagarare hano. Ubwo ndimo ndabigirwamo inama na cameraman musenga begerana gatoya. Yes. Nimubona bitagenze nkuko mubyifuza mwangira inama. Okay, ngo abana bajye imbere. I'm really very open to advice. Okay. Yes. Yes. Vanessa, where are you? No go to fashes. Do you have a certificate? Please come. You've been a very good champion today. All right. Impamvu nuko she did a very good presentation, so I feel she should be within. Here in the mid, I think it sounds good. All right. Urubyiruko ndabona rwose the other smile to the other gentleman is highly required. Yes, ntabwo ari je ufata ifoto murebe hirya. Yes. Olivier, make sure the photo is as smiley as you would like. Thank you so much. Bachira aho ngaho. The youth, urubyiruko mwafata certificate with the one hand, and I want your second hand to wave at me, please. Ukuboko kwanyu kwa kabiri ndashaka umpepere mureba hangaha ukundi gufashe certificate. Ariko with a smile, please. Uyu mugabo nawe kabanza gafate umwanya gahoro gahoro. Yes, 1 2 3 we go with a smile, please. Smile, God loves you. All right. Murakoze cyane. Thank you so much for your patience. Mwagenda mukasubira mu byicaro byanyu. So, in the interest of time, cyo tugiye gukora, hari abandi batabashije kubona ifoto kuza hano, ariko our colleague is going to help us. Aragenda turagenda tubahamagara so that we have these wonderful photos. Ntabwo ari bano gusa. Oh, certificates, yes, but also with photos. Ariko certificates, I think I'm also advised ko kubyibagirwa. Twese uko turaha ba graduatinze baraza kubona certificates zabo. Okay? Mwajya aya maje ntabwo zishaka tuzijyane. Okay. Murakoze cyane. So I would advise Betty, where are you? We have lunch today. Ariko Betty araza kumfasha kunyoborera abayobozi aho bagiye kujya. Then our colleague Tasiana, where are you? Tasiana ari hehe? manika akaboko. Urubyiruko tube turetse abayobozi banze bagende.
n'abagiye bababaza ibibazo bijyanye na access to finance, uburyo bwo kubona igishoro, ingwate, ibyo byose. Munteze amatwi? So ikintu mperaho cya mbere, executive wa National Youth Council yigeze abivuga mu cya mbere ni amakuru. Reka ntangire mbaha amakuru. Amakuru ya mbere y'ingenzi, kubera ko nshaka no kubasobanurira ntimubyumve neza none aha ngaha, nuko BDF dufite ishami muri buri karere. Dufite ishami, harimo ofisi ifite abakozi basobanukiwe na gahunda zacu zose, hari nizo batangira kuri branche. So nicyo ngira mpereho kugira ngo nutaza gusobanukirwa ejo ageze mu rugo yahita ajya gusura branche yacu. So rero BDF biriya bibazo byose mwagaragaje byo kutabona igishoro, byo kuba mwajya muri banki ingwate zikaba ntoya, ese niki hari icyo twabikoraho? Yego twabikora kuko nicyo twahamagariwe binyuze muri product dufite. Ngira ngo impamvu BDF iriho nuko izi ngorane mwagiye muvuga zihari, mushobora kujya nko kuri banki ntabwo nyinshi, ndavuga ni hafi ya zose, ntabwo zisupportinga startup businesses imishinga igitangira, kuko barakubaza cash flow, barakubaza income statement, barakubaza ese twerekeye usanzwe ucuruza ibintu bingana iki, ibintu nk'ibyo ni byinshi, kandi iyo gitangira ntabyo bufite. Munteze amatwi mwese n'abari kuganira? So tubikora gute rero? Dufite product ngiye gucamo mu ncamake zihuse, cyane cyane ndavuga izibareba. Kampere kuri leasing, microlease. Microlease ni ukuvuga ngo ushobora kuba ufite hari abantu bize nabibonye, bize guteka, bize ibindi ni biki, amazi, nabonye marize ibintu byinshi biri tekiniki. Biriya byose rero icyo tubafasha, challenge nabonye iriho, wenda ndaza kuvuga n'abayobozi banyu, nuko numvise bavuga ngo ziriya certificate ntago ziri Rwanda Activity Board ziri konesa, ziri recognizinga, ariko kuko nizo tureba. Ni ukuvuga ngo abajene gutya mwese muri hano muramutse mufite izo certificate, mufite imishinga, mukavuga mutariko ubwo ndi mu mazi uwampa ibi bikoresho, not money, uwampa is equipment, kit cyangwa machine cyangwa iki, nakora business nkajya mwishyura gake, ibi bikoresho nkazabisigarana. Mushaka gukora restaurant ariko uwampa gaze akampa ibintu byose nkeneye, najya ntekera ubukwe nkashobora kumwishyura, nkazasigarana ibi ngibi mu gihe mu nguzanyo zoroshye ariko z'ibikoresho n'amamashini. Iyo ni microlease muri BDF turayitanga ku rubyiruko. Murumva atari amahirwe? Ni ukuvuga ngo rero bisaba iki? Bisaba ko ufite iyo certificate. Ikindi ngira ngo kiriho dusanzwe tureba nuko twasupportingaga business zimaze umwaka, kandi ntekereza ko mwe ntazo mufite, ariko iyo muri challenges ngitekereza kuri iyo programu, ubwo uwo numukoro wacu ningera ku kazi ndabivugana n'abayobozi barebe ko hazabaho koroshya, kuko niba hari urubyiruko rugitangira ntabwo mwategereza umwaka mungana gutya, hagomba kubaho ubuvugizi. So iyo ngiye murayumvise neza. Ibyo mutayumvise bindi bagenda basaba checklist, ukeneye imashini, usaba performa invoice, ni bya bindi umushyitsi mukuru uvuye muri Mifotra amaze kuvuga na executive yabivuze. Ikintu cyose n'ejo nari kumwe n'abadamu bari gufashwa na komesa hano kuri hotel bita Galaxy, narabibabwiye. Ahantu muzumva babasaba requirement zigoranye, umushyitsi mukuru hano yabitinzeho. Iyo mpuye nanjye n'abajenda bibabwira, ahantu muzasanga babasaba ibintu mukumva bigoranye. Bajya bavuga mu Kinyarwanda, ushaka inka ryama nkazo, unyagirwa nazo mu ishyamba, ukagira n'ibyo bashaka kuvuga. Namwe muzodokima muzazishake muzibone, kuko nta nzira y'ubusami ihari, kandi muzibona muzafashwa. Murabyumva? Kuko hari igihe mpura n'abajene nka gutya, yagira kuri branche bamusaba ibintu bagira ngo hari ngo bari kunanizanya cyangwa hari ibindi bashaka. Wabona haye nimero bakampamagata, ariko abantu banyu bafite service mbi. Ni gute? Ntibyagenze gutya na gutya. Ni rero niba ari gutyo byagenze, nta yindi nzira bishake, niko bimeze. Murabyumva? Kuko yo hari ibyo tugenda dusaba kugira ngo tutayaguha ibyo bikoresho kararo bigurishije. Tutaguha amafaranga yo kugura imashini yajya kubimara imyaka 5, ukagura ikiwane ukakigura make ngo usagure kigahita ejo gipfu ntushobore kwishyura. Byose tugenda tureba standard quality nibiki, hazazamo n'ubuziranenge n'iki. Icyo cya requirement rero aho mwazajya bakabibasaba ntimuzagira ikibazo. Iyo ni leasing cyangwa micro lease cyangwa mu Kinyarwanda ni kodesha gurisha. Murabyumva? Mushaka kutabifata, ariko ndaza kubaha nimero, uzayikenera branche akagira ikibazo na nimero zaho. Ariko nibura mwumveho ibyibanze. Ya kabiri nihuse ko murashonje. Iya kabiri ni agri business. Agri business loan actually nayo nshinzwe muri BDF. Agri business loan yo simvuga ngo challenge ihari, ariko ni produit cyangwa product yagenewe abantu barangije kaminuza bashaka kwinvestinga mu buhinzi. Ubuhinzi bugezweho n'ubworozi. Dutanga okay, subiye inyuma kuri micro lease. Micro ni ntoya, dutanga kugeza kuri miliyoni 10, ariko mu buryo bw'ibikoresho. Bisaba kuba ufite company, mushobora kuba babiri. Waramutse udafite certificate mugenzi wawe wayifite, tureba 50% ko babyize. Sibyo? Iyo ni micro lease kugeza kuri miliyoni 10. Ariko mu 10 iyo wishyuye neza wishyura kugeza kuri 75%. Bivuze 25% n'inkunga.
Muyobozi ugikomeza, nagira ngo mbaze urubyiruko niba mwumva ibi amakuru aduha arimo kudufasha. Nibyo ra? Abumva ko bajyana nayo ku buryo nyanyuma yaha muzakurikirana mushyira gatoki hejuru turebe. Urakoze cyane, nagira ngo numve ko turi kumwe koko. Mwakomeza muyobozi.
Cyangwa dusoze mujye kurya? Okay. So iyo narimbabwiye micro lease harimo inkunga ya 25%, inyungu ni 12%, habamo na grace period. Ni ukuvuga ngo ushobora kwaka ibyo bikoresho nonaha bitewe n'umushinga. Niba udashobora guhita utanga umusaruro ako kanya, bakaguha igihe runaka, niba ari amezi 3 cyangwa 6 utishyura, wenda wishyura inyungu gusa ukazishyura nyuma. Ubwo iyo ngiyo muyumviseho. Iya kabiri ni agri business loan. Agri business loan ni abarangije kaminuza, ariko ushobora no kuba hano utararangije, wenda ufite na mukuru wawe cyangwa wa trustinga, mukafungura company. Icyingenzi ni uko 50% y'abagize company barize. Izi microphone nazo menya zishonje nuko zihanga. Agri business nibabwiye ko eligibility criteria ni kujya mvuga imwe simvuga ibindi, nibura nkavuga ingenzi nuko 50% y'abagize company bajyaga kuba bararangije kaminuza. Bivuze niba mutararangije ariko ukaba ufite undi muntu muyizeye mwakorana nayo ya applying ko washaka umuntu mugafungura company akaba yararangije wowe utararangije, noneho ukaba mwayisaba. Ariko n'abafite A1 nabo baremerewe gusaba. So yo iteye gute? Iyo ukeneye gukora umushinga mu buhinzi n'ubworozi ushaka guhabwa kugeza kuri miliyoni 10 z'inguzanyo. hanyuma wakwishyura neza ukazishyura 70% gusa, 30 ikaba inkunga, inyungu ni 12, hanyuma nanone tuguha grace period cyangwa igihe ushobora kumara utaratangira kwishyura cy'amezi 6. Dufata urugero, niba uhinze inyanya n'urugero zizerera amezi 4 wenda, ntabwo twakwishyuza zitarera, no gutegereza ane yarangira ukishyura, kazongera ugahinga ukishyura ku bihembwe. Niba ugiye korora inka ya kijyambere, ntabwo turi kwishyuza itarabyara cyangwa itaragira, niyo cyo twita grace period, tegereza kutangira kubona umusaruro ugatangira kwishyura. So iyo rero nayo ni agri business loan, ariko duha barangije, ariko mwumvise ko harimo na flexibility, iyo 50% barangije nta kibazo. Ubwo ndi kuvuga company, kuko ufungura company muri RDB, yaba na microlease navuze ufungura company muri RDB. So ni ebyiri. Indi nababwiraho isanka simvuga ko igoye, ariko irasaba ko mu graduatinga ku cyiciro kimwe mukajya ku kindi, ni ingwate. Numvise habamo hari ukuntu abantu baze confusinga izi product zacu. Ingwate leasing navuze, micro leasing navuze, na agri business ni loan dutanga, ntago ujya kuri banki, nitwe tuyatanga nka BDF. Mwabyumvise neza kugira hatabamo confusion. So aho musabwa kujya kuri banki tukabafasha niki, ni ku ngwate. Usanzwe ufite umushinga uranakora, banki muzibyireba byinshi simbijyamo, ariko banki uri eligible kuri loan kuri banki. Ariko ugeze kuri banki ngo dufite ntabwo ihagije. Urubyiruko n'abagore tubishingira kugeza kuri 75%. Bivuze ngo ubusabwa 25 y'ingwate ushobora kuyitira nk'agasambi wanyu, cyangwa wakaba yifitiye cyangwa ufite ikibanza, ariko tukwishingira kugeza kuri 75%. Impamvu nayivuze ko bisaba kuba umuntu ya graduatinze kuri level yo hasi ya business, nuko banki zireba ibintu byinshi. Hari ibyo bita 5 C's. Bareba character, wenda byo ni waba ugitangira natwe muri BDF turabireba, ariko bareba capital, usanzwe ufite igishoro kingana iki, wakoraga ibiki, ucuruza gute, murabyumva. So beta rero yuko uramutse uri kuri iyo level yo kuba watangira na banki wabikora, ariko utarabishobora waca muri izi program maze kuvuga kuko nicyo zagiriyeho, no kugira ngo zishobore gufasha abantu banki itari gufasha, nibagera ku kigero kisumbuyeho bajye muri banki, noneho nibagera kuri banki nanone tubafashe ku ngwate, kuko mwamaze kuba abacuruzi. Mwabyumvise? Uretse ibyo mvuze, ibindi ni inkunga tugira twita matching grant, zo ntabwo nzivugaho kuko sofa izo dufite twamaze kwakira abantu, ahubwo izajya ziboneka nuko muzajya muba in touch na branches zacu, mukajya mumenya se niyihe produit bafite, nizihe nkunga mufite muri BDF. Ibyo byose iyo mubizi biraza mukabisaba. So ndumva rero mu ncamake ari byo ngibyo. Icyo nababwira cyo ndumva nasoreza aha ngaha, keretse niba umuntu umwe cyangwa babiri b'ikibazo, then moderator nabyemera ndabisubiza hanyuma nsoze. Murakoze.
Nekereza yuko hari ufite ikibazo umwe babiri twajyana n'ibyo, ariko mubanze mu muhamashi ku ikiganiro cyiza atanze. Yego, ndareba akaboko, just 2 people. All right.
Murakoze. Nge nabazaga niba microlease ariyo yasimbuwe na toolkit, ko nubishe conditions ndakubeze mweretse amafaranga yishyurwa mbere yari 15% kuri toolkit.
Niyo
versus nayo ireba umuntu umwe cyangwa iyo ireba cooperative or company z'urubyiruko?
Irareba companies, no kuvuga umuntu umwe ari kufungura company, washaka imigabane ikabijana ku ijana yawe cyangwa ashyiramo n'undi muntu.
Thank you.
Arakoze cyane. Undi umwe in case ahari, adahari twakomeza. All right. Bisa nkaho na wundi nta mukobwa uhari. We don't have girls here who are planning to be very great entrepreneurship with the support of BDF.
Murakoze. Ikintu nshaka ngiye kubazaho ni ukubaza, urumva mubanza ko oblige umuntu gufungura company. Already company yafunguwe, ngira ngo hari na procedure za leta zikurikiraho, yaba kumenya niba imisoro cyangwa se ukikora. Ibyo bintu murabavuganira mu gihe batarabona amafaranga. Murakoze. Ndumva cyari iki
nibyo bamaze kuvuga hano. niba musanga inzira ari uko ufungura company ugomba kwicara byose ukabitekereza ukareba na risk zirimo, ariko nta kibazo cyabo, ni ikibazo cy'amakuru. Iyo ufunguye company niyo itakora umwaka wose, iyo umwaka urangiye udeklarara neya, ni ukuvuga udeklarara ko utigeze ukora, nta mande baguca. Urabyumva? So nta kibazo kuba rero ari ugufungura company. Nabaha contact tugasozanya, ariko ntimuzampamagare nijoro. Ushaka kunyandikira bisanzwe, ushaka contact, ushaka kumpamagara ukambura ndi nka hano, wampamagara none sinamwitaba, ariko unyandikiye ukambwira ati ni wa mujene ndashaka kujya kuri branch ya Nyagatare, ndagufasha byose, sibyo?
Sometimes na email nayo iri much more dependable.
So, ni 0782 631 4 8 4 ndayisubiramo 0782 631 4 8 4 murakoze, muze kuryoherwa.
Mwamumpera amashi nanone. Thank you so much, murakoze cyane. Mr. Benjamin, excuse me, Benjamin cyangwa Willalis wa Munyobera kwa ahandi abandi bari. Thank you so much, murakoze cyane. Ngira ngo turashoje umunsi wa none, right? We're coming to the end of our event today, our high level meeting and graduation. Next is lunch, all right? Oh, I'm reminded.
Mwiriwe, wa munsi twari dutegereje wageze, ariko igitekerezo ni icyanyu, sibyo? Kuko uyu munsi ari uwanyu. Tubanze iki? Certificate mwifotoze mujya kuri range, cyangwa tubanze kuri range?
Oya, tubanze kurya.
Okay, anyway, ntago dutindira. Ikindi nshaka kuvuga, aba mwabonye twahaye certificate hano nabahagarariye, ariko nta kundi twabacuzinze. Murabizi ko mwese mwabaye the best, nta wa mbere nta wa nyuma, mwese mwaratsinze. Nuko aribo twatoye randomly kugira ngo bifatanyizanye n'abayobozi. Icyo tugiye gukora, turasanga certificate mu buryo bubiri. Cohort ya mbere ni ya kabiri, ni mwebwe muri butahane certificate, sibyo? Cohort ya gatatu murabizi ko mutarasoza, which means twabahamagaye ni ibintu byo kwishimira niwe, kuko twari kwemvita gusa abasoje, sibyo? Ariko namwe twabahamagaye kugira ngo murebe ibirori, mu bitahe mubone ko namwe mwa graduatinze, sibyo? Certificate tuzabahamagara ni musoza ku munsi wa nyuma, muzaza hahandi n'ubundi twigiraga kuri école technique, muzifate cyane cyane ko hari n'ibyo tutarasozanya, sibyo se? Hari kwa kuntu tujya tubakora mu ntoki mukadusinyira, sibyo? Ko wa munsi wa nyuma twanabakoze no mu ntoki, nukuza mudusinyira mutwara certificate, sibyo? Ndumva ibyo icyo ngicyo gisobanutse. Reka rero mureke nitubikora mu kavuyo turatinda hano, sibyo? Mureke duhamagare, yango turahamagara turi babiri, mugenzi wanjye na njyewe na mugenzi wanjye. Mpamagara umwe aza undi aza gutya kugira ngo twihute.
Mureke twumvikane kugira ngo byihute.
Yego, reka tubikore gutyo. Werari, ndumva wamfasha kugira ngo twihute ni benshi, ufate zimwe nanjye mfate izindi, wagare hano nanjye aha. Bagomba gusayininga ko bayifashe. Okay, ntacyo ndahagarara hano, nawe zane liste tugire. So nukuvuga ngo umuntu wayifasha arajya dusinyira ko yayifashe, sibyo?
And so before then, can I see those who are not going to be receiving certificates by show of hands? Abatagiye kubona certificate, sorry, those who are not going to pick certificates by show of hands. All right, you can follow her, right?
Even na korte ya gatatu yakigendera. Ko muzazifata
arabayoboraho mugiye kujya turabasangayo. Thank you.
So
Ni mujya muri lift hajyamo abantu 15 so murajya ku murongo right. Lift bagita bate Benjamin mu Kinyarwanda sanseri.
Sanseri.
Okay, all right.
Cyangwa gaterura muntu. Okay. Hano ikintu tugiye gukora sibyo birahindutse kubera ko muri budusinyire kuyitwaye kujya mpamagara umuntu ahita azarebe ukimara kuyifata urebe werarisi akurebera izina ryawe usinyeho sibyo mwihangane ntago dutinda nije na Françoise ariko ubwo mudufashe umuntu azabanguka ubwo devota bayitegura tureba devota Sandrine nawe yitegura
mwana we naramubohonye ndamutangarira yarandehebye ndamwunamira asekeye ndamuterura ndamudabagiza mwana we yaransabye sinamwima sanga ari umuntu wo gukorera ari umuntu wo kubaha mwana we nasanze koko ari umutware boza ibirenge bagasiga amavuta bagasokoza umusatsi nasanze umwana ari umwami ufite umutima wera umwami wakwagaka umwami ufite ubuntu horakeye ariko yashavuzwa inkuba zigakubita imirabyo igahumya amaso ibiyaga bikibirindura umwana n'umutware umwana n'umutware umwana n'umutware mumutege amatwi amaso n'umutima abafitiye ubutumwa buhanitse nimukamusuzugure ngo mumushaburire mumusekere ahora asusu